another session of Crits and Giggles here on the DAT Network. I am Jamie Mills, your GM, and we are playing Reign of Winter by Paizo. If you are joining us for the first time, do not worry. This is only our second session, so you'll be caught up in no time. I'll give a little recap. You'll be fine. But you probably want to know everybody who's here with me and playing. So let's introduce you guys again. Our flagship GM for the DAT Network, the evil Jim Jam, is down there.
Hey, everybody.
Jim, why don't you tell us who and what you're playing?
I am playing Skeslin, the Undine Sorcerer.
Nice. And what about you, Miss Megan Caves?
Hi. I'm
There she
playing.
is.
Yes, hello. I'm playing Miyuki, who is a kitsune bard.
Ooh.
I don't know how to say that. I think
love
that's
it. And we have the lovely Katie Wilson with us.
Hello. I am playing Soraya. She is a druid. And for those of you who are very concerned, I brought my Yoshi mug today.
Yes. Yes. I love it. And the very loud Ben Birch down there
Yes!
Ben, who and what are you playing?
I'm playing Chip Walden. He's probably the biggest human you've ever seen. He is the loudest grappling cleric that you've ever known. And remember, he's just like Christmas Present from the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yes, he is. And last but not least, she couldn't be here last week because she had just severely hurt her foot. But we have Candace Berg with us this week. Finally!
Thanks so much for having me. I'm so sorry about last week, but I can't wait to start on this today.
And all we know so far about Candace's character, because she hasn't joined the rest of the party, is you're a human fighter, correct?
I am that. Yes.
Great. I'm excited to learn more about her. Just so everybody knows as well, as far as bonuses go left over from last week, they will degrade one level, and then the extra action BBBB points will disappear. And last week, we did not do the $75 donations for Fate Surges or Wild Magic, but this week, we're bringing back some old school Wild Magic.
No, Jamie.
We're bringing it back. Jim was so kind to allow me to take a look at some things he had conjured up back in the day. So we will be using Wild Magic, y'all. It's gonna be crazy.
Is the worst.
Donation amounts and what you can do to help your favorite characters or your favorite GMs will be on the screen throughout the show. Don't worry, you'll see it all. And I think unless you guys have anything else to say, I think we should get started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah.
As soon as the wolf had eaten up Little Redcap, he climbed into bed, fell asleep, and began to snore very loudly. A huntsman was just passing by. He thought, "The old woman is snoring so loudly. You had better go see if something is wrong with her." He stepped into the parlor, and when he approached the bed, he saw the wolf lying there. "So here I find you, you old sinner," he said. "I have been hunting you for a very long time." A small, peaceful village in Taldor has been disrupted by rumors of unseasonably wintry weather spreading through the nearby border wood, from which a mercenary came stumbling out, covered in frostbite, reporting a noblewoman his party had been escorting had been kidnapped by bandits within. The leader of the town council, Ionia Teppan, admitted that Heldren barely had enough able-bodied citizens to protect itself, and seeing as you were all new to town and looked like the adventuring sort, she asked if you would investigate. She never promised a reward, simply said, if you find the noblewoman, the Lady Argentea Malicine, that she was sure to have money and might reward you. A fact Skeslin is holding on to with all of his mental strength. Before heading out of town, Yuln Orstog, the mercenary, warned that bandits were not the only foes he and his party faced in the woods. He warned you of something called the Winter Touched, and other creatures he had only ever seen near the country of Irison. You gathered a bit of information and headed out of town. It wasn't long before the trees surrounding you started cradling snow in their branches, the temperatures dove, and you found the site of the kidnapping, with 2 zombies in its midst. You tracked the footsteps of the perpetrators before almost being taken out by a spiked log trap left behind to protect buried loot and a dragon-like creature hungry for flesh. You somehow survived, finding a small opening off the trail to set up camp, when you were ambushed. With little magic left at your disposal for the day and Miyuki unconscious, Soraya pleaded for the small flying humanoid to leave you be, as you only meant to make camp and sleep peacefully. It responded by raising its bow and taking aim directly at Soraya. What do?
We read comments.
Read comments!
There it is. We read comments. If you guys want to say hi, let us know in chat. We're taking a look.
We did get a bunch of new follows. We got Stranger Wah, Hickory Prick, General Meduzia, back_4, Captain Remedy, Jason Kurz, Video Game Dude 5, Act C8, and we have cheers from Kitsu and Dat Storian.
Nice. Thank you guys.
Wow.
Oh, and it looks like, donations are already coming in.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So Dark Knight has given me a mercy because he knows I'll need it. Fair. And thank you. And Sarah BC1, who cannot stick around the whole episode, unfortunately, but just dropped a wild magic on us.
Whoa, not a wild magic on us. It is specifically a wild magic on Skeslin. Thank you, Sarah. I'm so excited for wild magic.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow. I'm in for life saying, I feel so sorry for Astrid. Joining this group and wild magic, good luck.
Crossbearer18 says, Jamie, is this your Zoom meeting? Because if it is, you can mute Ben so he's not so loud.
It is not my meeting, but there's a reason I have that door closed. So all I have to hear him is once through my headphones and not all of his yelling from over there.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
I'm in for life is saying, I feel so sorry for Astrid. Joining this group and wild magic, good luck.
Yep. Mr. E. Daniels saying, I have to say, the show and Runt Lords have been my favorite shows during all of this.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Ooh.
Let's see. Anything else? I know Jim was already in chat. Katie, I think, said hi.
I see some worries. Worries from Dark Knight and Crossbear that Jamie's going to kill Katie. I'm not sure if they mean characters or in real life. I don't know.
No, I would never kill Katie in real life. Characters, though, that's fair game.
I'm a big fan of Stacked and Uzo's exclamation point NTY. No, thank you, Druid.
No, thank you, Druid.
No, thank you, Druid.
Oh man. All right. Well, if my notes are correct from last time, our initiative order stands at Miyuki, who is currently unconscious in Chip's arms. My turn. Chip. Soraya, who has just finished her turn by attempting some diplomacy with these creatures. And then it's Geslin's turn.
Ooh.
But when do I get to jump in?
Whenever you would like to.
How about right now?
Ah! She took it from you, Jim Jam. She said, now!
All right.
I mean, if you want to jump in, let's do it.
I would like to do that. I want to run from the tree line at this group, screaming from the top of my lungs.
Amazing. So you run in from the tree line.
Yes.
What do you do?
I have an axe in my hand, and I am going to take a wild swing at whatever the problem is.
Okay, you see this small flying creature aiming a bow at this druid. Let's make an attack roll.
Okay. Oh! 7.
That unfortunately is not going to do it.
Okay. Okay.
But, I mean, the rest of you see this human woman. What do they see?
They see a woman about 6 foot tall. She's long, lean muscles. And she has long, fiery red hair that's double plaited into elaborate braids that go back to the back of her head and become one braid, and they're secured with a rawhide. And she's wearing a sapphire-colored woolen tunic, and she's got two big tarnished silver pins covered in an elaborate ancient oak design that are on her shoulders. And she's got a small silver belt at her waist and a big axe in her hand and a dagger at her side.
Ooh.
Nice.
Well, you guys see this woman run from the tree lines and take a wild swing at this flying creature. Unless somebody else has something to surprise me with, which I don't think they should. Skeslin, it is your turn.
Sorry, Skeslin, go ahead.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I guess I gotta roll for wild magic.
Oh boy!
You do need to roll for wild magic. So yeah, let me know what that is.
5.
A 5. Wow.
Jim Jam knows all of them by heart, so he
I'm
doesn't
sure.
know, like, he's so heartbroken right now that he rolled a 5.
I don't know that he's heartbroken. Let's see. Ooh. Your body begins to twist and morph, your mental acuity shifting wildly as something terribly strange happens to you. All of your faculties are rearranged, you feel taken apart and put back together.
Oh my.
Yeah, I know what that one does.
Your ability scores are arranged in reverse order. So your scores will read from charisma to strength, effectively flipping them. And it lasts 1d4 minutes. I'm gonna roll minutes for you, Jim. Oh, just 2. Just 2 minutes. A good old average there.
Okay.
Hey, Jamie, you mentioned surprises and stuff. The chat actually just surprised us because guess who joined us?
What?
Big Red has dropped 500 bits.
No
Big
way!
Red!
Big Red's
Hello! Thank you for those bits. What a crazy beginning. Wow. Well, Jim, how is Skeslin doing?
He's fine. He's got to change up his whole thing here. Got to do things a little differently, but that's okay because he sees this wild woman come rushing out of the nowhere with an axe, just screaming her head off, and he just feels overcome with this desire to do something the same. So I guess for some reason, he grabs his knife, raises it into the sky, begins screaming wildly, charges at the nearest nasty little creature.
Oh, boy.
There's only one visible, so it's directly in front of you. So
Okay.
Yeah, roll an attack for me.
Well, it's a critical threat with the 19 on the die. So I'll go ahead and re-roll. Good thing that my strength is so high now because it's going to be really easy to hit. That is to confirm a 16.
Oh.
A 16, huh?
Yep.
That does not confirm.
Okay, that's fine.
But
Get it?
Fine. We're okay. We're okay.
I also think that you knew exactly what to say that you rolled once you sent me those wild magics so that you could do this. I don't know. It's just a thought I had. But roll me some damage. Roll some damage here.
Maximum damage, which, thanks to my incredible strength, my rippling muscles, that is 8 points of damage.
8 points. Wow. This thing does not look like it's doing very well. It is bleeding quite a bit, and we go back to the top of the round. It is Miyuki's turn, and I did say at the end of last session, Megan, that since you had that mercy, we could take away one of those conditions you had because you were unconscious, blinded, and stunned, I believe.
Yes.
So, I don't know. Curious, which of those would you like to take away?
Well, that's a good question because I either take away blinded and doesn't matter because I'm unconscious. I take away stunned, which also doesn't matter because I'm unconscious. I take away unconscious, and then I'm blind and stunned. So I mean, I think there's some good options here.
Sure. And I mean, even if you come back to consciousness, you're being like awkwardly cradled by a giant man.
Mm-hmm.
I've got you, Miyuki.
So what you gonna do?
I mean, I really think we got to go for unconsciousness. So
Okay.
I
So
think that's
you
the
are
most fun.
conscious. What would you like to do with the rest of your turn?
Screech loudly, I can't see! What happened? I can't see! Who is this? And just like hands all over, face
Miyuki,
everywhere.
it is Chip Walden. We met earlier today. You're in good hands.
Oh, why? I can't see.
Well, you're blind.
No, what happened? Yeah, she's just has no idea there's a battle going on currently.
No idea. Wow. All right. Well, it brings it back to my turn, which I am excited about. But we've been raided by the real Gobshite.
Oh, well, thank
Gobshite. Nice to see ya. We also have a couple more donations. I'm only bringing these out right now because we are in the middle of a combat, and I know you might need them. Trill Surge has donated $10 to Astrid, just because. That is a mercy for you, Candace.
Thank you.
And then Sarah BC1, before she leaves, has donated another $25 as an edge for the table.
Yes!
Thank you.
And Datstorian is the BBBB, giving an extra action to Astrid. And Big Red became the BBBB as well and gave the extra action to me.
All right. Best turn, my turn. What do I do? This creature, after taking this incredible amount of damage from Skeslin the sorcerer, will hold up its bow, and I take that back. It's going to fly back 5 feet and take aim at Skeslin, because that's who's dealing the damage right now. And it'll take a shot, 18 to hit Skeslin.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Well, I mean, you're all strong and stuff. I
have an armor
now.
class of 10 right now. It's cool. You got me.
Wow. All right. Oops, that's not the correct die. 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And let me double check what else is going to happen. Because this arrow doesn't just do physical damage. I need a fortitude save.
Now, only because I remember you mentioning something about this last week. Does cold resistance apply to this at all? You had mentioned last week that there was an effect,
Right.
and for some reason, it being cold-based was important.
This is cold-based, yes. It is not going to deal damage.
Okay.
But let's add 2 to your fortitude save, because
It's
you do have a
irrelevant.
resistance. Okay.
That's irrelevant because I rolled a 1.
Oh, beautiful. Then, trying to be nice. I don't have to, because, you're going to fail on your own.
Mm-hmm.
No.
This arrow has numbing cold. So you're going to be staggered for a round.
There we go.
All right. And then other things happen that you guys don't know about. And we're back to Chip.
Okay.
You are currently holding Miyuki in your arms. She's yelling about being blind and slapping you all over the face, trying to figure out who on earth you are.
All right. Okay. I don't know that I deserve that. But Miyuki, I just want to let you know I'm going to set you down. You're in the middle of a dangerous situation, but I think you'll be okay. And I'm going to do something. So he sets her down, and then all of a sudden he goes, here we go. And he pounds on top of the small little barrel keg that he has, and it just like springs up like a fountain around him. And everyone is under the effects, all of my allies are under the effects of Bless. So giving you +1 to your attack rolls. And also +1 against fear effects, but I don't think that will happen. And then, that's right, I said and then. I did a move action and a standard action, but thanks to Big Red, I'm gonna do another action. And I'm going to take some of that barrel sap and just kind of rub it on my shoulders and go, "Aah!" and give myself another strength surge.
Wow, you're gonna be sticky.
Yeah.
That's gross.
That's really good for a grappler.
That's real gross. All right. It is now Soraya's turn. Soraya, obviously, diplomacy didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't. But she's also very, very lucky that this giant woman just rushed in because she was, facing the end of an arrow. But what she's going to do is she's going to sort of try to back away and try to find anything to sort of hide behind or be able to just get a little bit of cover. And she's going to cast Cure Light Wounds on herself.
Probably very smart.
Yeah.
And we are back to Astrid.
Well, she's mad now, so she's going to take another swing at this thing. Is it still right in front of her?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. I'd like to swing at that sucker. Roll hard.
Take a swing. Let's see what happens.
Can I do both hands? Both hands.
Absolutely.
Woo! 21.
That will hit. Roll some damage. This wild woman from the woods comes out with this giant battle axe and she's swinging away, y'all.
10.
Swing away.
10.
I like that. I like that reference.
And this creature dies.
Yes!
It is
definitely 2 more.
Skeslin's turn.
Jamie, before you get to Skeslin's turn, I just want to point out that Sarah BC1 has just dropped another wild magic on Chip.
No!
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
Remind me, top of your turn, Ben, and
or do you want to
will...
wait until next time? Do you want to wait until next time?
No. Top of your turn, we're going to take care of that. Don't you worry. But it is Skeslin's turn. Skeslin, what do you do?
Well, I guess I'm just going to ready an action.
Beautiful. Are you going to let me know what it is, or is it secret?
No, I can tell you what it is. I'll just, if I see another creature, I will throw my dagger at it.
All right, simple enough. Miyuki, you are currently standing and blind. What you doing?
Okay. Is my blind, because I don't remember, and is my blind a magical effect?
It is. You got hit with color spray, so it was a spell that affected you.
Okay. So I'm reading Bardic Performance Distraction.
Okay.
A bard can use his performance to counter magic effects that depend on sight. I'm not reading that right. But I also have Countersong. Could I make a performance to counter that? Is that how that works, or would it be an active spell that is currently being...
As I understand it, it would need to be an active spell or song that you're hearing.
It was worth a shot. Okay, so then what Miyuki is going to do is she's going to kind of like try to like feel around a little bit and then and try to find her drum. and then she's gonna she's gonna just kind of like try to inspire some courage, and she stands up, probably facing a tree, something like that, and she's like, "'Twas Brillig that redoubted the world where Mimsy had been placed. I stood between the Boros graves and hid my wretched face."
Feeling so inspired by that.
I love it so much.
The aim. She feels real inspired too. So you guys have a +1 morale bonus on saving throws against charm and fear effects if that comes up, and a +1 confidence bonus on attack and weapon damage rolls.
So everybody right now, everybody's getting +2 and +1 to their damage. So here we go.
All right, let's see if you can finish this. It is my turn again. And another creature flies from a treetop and swoops in to cast color spray.
Oh no.
Oh.
On Astrid.
Oh.
Well, the funny thing about that is that I would then throw a dagger at it.
You would get to throw a dagger. Throw that dagger.
Let's see how this is going to work. I get a +2 bonus on this, too. I'm feeling pretty good about that. 19 on the die again for a critical threat.
Wow. Roll to confirm.
That is definitely not a confirmed, but let me deal some damage here. Nice. That is going to be max damage again for this time 9 points because I get a +1 to that damage.
Wow. This creature looks like it is faltering at this point. It looks like you could probably blow it over with a yawn. But it will go to cast color spray on Astrid. I need a will save, please, Astrid.
What about that concentration check for taking 9 points of damage?
Ooh. Well, there's a 10 on the die. And let's see.
10 plus 9 plus double the spell's level.
It's just actually the spell's level. It's 10 plus 9 plus the spell's level.
Does that count for spell-like abilities?
Yes, because they're spell-like. They act just like spells.
Spell-like.
If it's supernatural, then no. Supernatural are the cheat ones, are the cheat codes.
No, it is spell-like. So it barely passes. Wow. All right, but she does get it off. Astrid, will save, please.
Will save. 11.
Nope.
Oh,
you
no!
Are surprised by these clashing colors that spring forth from this creature's hand and hit you. Let's see. You are unconscious and stunned.
Oh boy.
But
this is death.
Oh my god.
We'll take a look at what you've got in bonuses when we come back to your turn. It is your turn. Let's roll some wild magic, huh?
Okay, yeah, perfect. 7.
7. Why are y'all rolling so low?
Just out of curiosity, wasn't I after the thingies, or was that some? Or am I messing up the turn order? I might be messing up the turn order. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
You had a readied action.
Right.
But would that move your...
No.
No, it doesn't move you in the initiative order. It's fine. I screwed that up.
That's totally okay. 7. A tendril of energy leaps from your body and connects to each nearby creature, friend and foe alike. The bond creates a tether that puts them all as an orbit around you.
Okay.
You have become the center of the battlefield.
Nice.
Nobody can move closer to you or further from you. They can just move around you in orbit, but they must maintain the exact same distance from you. If an object blocks their path, they cannot move around it.
But I can move closer to them.
That's going to last 6 rounds.
Oh.
Nice. But I
Jim,
can move closer to them.
Jim, you're the one that created this. Does Ben get to move closer to them, or would they then be pushed?
His distance, he can change his distance at any time, but
All right.
he cannot do it. We can't move closer or further away from him.
So he looks at this flying little thing and he goes, "Commando me better, bug!" And he starts chasing over there and he goes to grapple this tiny little bug.
All right.
15.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah! He catches it into his
it's
big
tiny.
hand. And he's like, "I've got it."
It's almost like you've just snatched Tinkerbell out of the air and you're just holding her. All right, it is Soraya's turn. Soraya, you've been threatened. You've healed a little bit. What are you going to do now?
Well, what I'm going to do, unfortunately for the party, is have you roll a wild magic for me, thanks to Trill Surge.
Oh my
I
god.
love wild magic.
Yeah, we're level 1 characters.
Why don't you roll your 2d10, your percentiles, please?
Oh, geez.
And I'll tell you what happens.
Okay. 2 of them?
So you roll your 2d10s.
Wait, what? Okay. I thought we were just rolling 1d10.
Roll 1d10, it's fine.
Okay. 6.
6. Okay. You are suddenly overwhelmed by the strange sensation of your senses doubling. You find that you are looking at yourself. You inhabit both bodies simultaneously. It's a very weird alien sensation. So you have 2 identical copies of yourself.
Cloned?
That's amazing.
But each copy has half of your current hit points.
Oh, no.
Yep.
No.
Yep. And you are still considered a single creature in how many actions you get. But they are affected separately by damage. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
This is
right.
rough.
What would you like to do?
Is that thing, when Chip caught it, he just grappled it, didn't do any damage?
Nope, he just
I
grabbed
have
that
it.
thing.
Okay, so I would like to, I guess both of me are gonna turn and shoot out like this little ball of energy right toward Chip's hand,
Yeah,
at
hit
the
it.
creature, and I would like to attempt to cast Flare. Do I need to half my everything, or
No, you actually, it's really only effective for your hit points is the big thing, but you still maintain all of your other stats.
okay?
Ah.
Whew.
Just your life force has been ripped in half.
This
You know,
is
that's
wild,
it.
everyone. This
Your normal
is...
Monday.
Yeah. So Fortitude will negate this.
All right.
Um.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's gonna negate it with a natural 1.
Oh.
Awesome.
So it's a 4 total.
Great. Well, then you are going to be dazzled for 1 minute unless you make a successful Fortitude save.
I don't like that. Take it away. Put it in the trash. All right. Astrid, you are currently unconscious, blinded, and stunned for 5 rounds. Sorry, I didn't tell you that. I did roll the 2d4 for you. But let's see if you have a mercy at your availability, and you
She does!
I do.
So we can negate the unconscious, but you will be blinded and stunned.
Oh, this is great. A 6-foot woman with an axe swinging around.
Just for future reference, if you're gonna negate one of the 3 conditions, get rid of stunned, because somebody else can take an action to wake you up. But if you've already woken yourself up and you're stunned, you can't take advantage of the fact that you've been woken up.
Oh, good point. Very good point.
Well, I will say it came out of my mouth, not yours, the unconscious. So if you would like to do what Jim said, definitely allowed. You will just continue to be unconscious right now.
Okay. You know what? I would really like to do it. Is that okay?
Okay, so you're taking away the stunned. You will still be blinded and unconscious.
And unconscious.
For 4 more rounds.
That lady's sleeping right there.
like a log.
What a crazy thing. You see this wild woman run from the woods, swinging an axe wildly, and then she just falls unconscious.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It is Skeslin's turn.
Skeslin is going to do what he was talking about a moment ago, and he's going to kick this wild woman awake, who is lying down at the ground at his feet. And then he's going to pull a vial from his belt, and that's all he can do.
All right. Well, we are back to Miyuki, and lucky for you, Miyuki, your time is up. You are no longer blinded.
Yes! I can see! I can see! Oh, it's dangerous here. Oh, all right. So I want to just try to stab something, I guess. This seems like a good way to go. So where am I? Let me pull up Roll20. I've got so many.
We are currently not on Roll20. This is Theater of the Mind right now. Right. You are directly next to Chip, who happens to have the only visible creature grappled in his hand.
You want to stab it?
He's literally holding this creature in front of you going, Yeah! Stab it! Stab it right now!
Right in the face.
It's a bug.
I think it's a fey. Right?
You could roll a knowledge.
I'll do that.
It is. Knowledge nature, please.
Knowledge nature. Oh, of course. Why would I have that? Okay. 10.
10.
Plus.
That is with the plus.
Okay. Well, you aren't 100% sure, but you have a feeling that you might be on the right path.
All right.
Well, it's a bug.
All right.
And Chip keeps telling you it's a bug.
I want to look right at it and go, you made me blind, and then just stab it.
All right, let's roll an attack.
Oh my goodness. Insanity. Wait, I'm stabbing it with... Sorry, I have like 5 different character sheets that have different information on them. Trying to find the right one.
Yeah, I understand.
You know, what's funny about this is I only have a long sword, so I'm stabbing it with a long sword.
Oh.
I'm very excited.
Hope you don't hit my hand.
I'm very excited.
Okay, I got a 16.
A 16, while it is grappled, hits.
Yeah!
Yay!
I mean, it like grazes Chip's hand, but you hit. Roll some damage.
Okay.
You almost hit me there.
I would never. Okay, so 5. With all the pluses, that's 8. 8 damage.
And you kill this creature.
Yay!
You never make me blind. I don't like being blind. You know that, right? Your name's Chip, right? You're the one holding me. I don't like being blind. I'm just yelling.
And
I'm also going to yell at it, even though it's
he looks at it and he goes, yeah, little bug. She doesn't like being blind.
And as you're yelling at the bug in your hand, a shot springs from another of the trees.
Oh, no.
I use the bug to block it.
That's a dirty 20. Does it hit?
Who are you hitting?
You!
Me?
You!
Me? Yeah,
Yes.
that hit.
Okay. You don't take any damage,
Thank you.
but... Do you have cold resistance?
No.
All right, then I need a fortitude save.
All right, I'm going to add my edge to it and give myself
All
a
right.
+1. Oh, boy. I'm gonna suffer whatever you got on there because I got an 8.
Oh,
8 is not gonna do it. The numbing cold seeps deep into you from the arrow, and you will be staggered for the next round.
Ah.
All right. It is your turn, Chip. You don't see any other combatants on the field, but you just got shot from the trees.
Yeah, I can, all right, so, yeah, I can only do a move or a standard action. Can I look around and see if there's another bug up there?
Absolutely. Perception check, please.
Okay, all right.
Another bug.
That would be a 13.
13. It is very hard to determine whether these lights are bugs or not. You saw the first one actually emanated a light very similar to the lights that you first saw in the area. Some of those lights have faded, but there are still a few about.
How many?
5.
5. All right, I'm going to take this bug that I got in my hand, and I'm going to throw it at another bug.
Yes.
All right.
Take this bug! And he chucks it. And that's a natural 20.
Yes.
As we read it on the, it feels like Christmas.
Wow. Why don't you roll me a d4?
A d4. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair choice. 4.
Well, you do 4 points of non-lethal damage by chucking one body at another.
Hey, there's another bug!
You see the body of this, one of the lights kind of gets hit, and you hear a screech when it does. You think you've found your target.
I found him.
Soraya, it is your turn.
Oh, jeez. I guess, where am I in proximity to where Chip is standing?
You are about 10 feet to his right. Miyuki is directly to his left. And he threw this bug past you at the trees.
You could go out to flank with yourself.
Can I do that? That's cool. I shouldn't do that. I would like to roll a knowledge nature check to really try to understand what these creatures are.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll that for me.
I think I pretty much hit the nail on the head. Bugs.
Bugs. That's going to be a 19.
19. All right. You are going to get one piece of information, but you already know these are sprites.
Ah.
Tasty.
And the information I'm going to give you are that they are also winter touched.
Ooh.
Oh.
Jamie, no joke. I had no idea if they were actually sprites, but in my notes, I wrote down sprites.
Well,
Or he
good
was thirsty.
intuition. That's true. That's true. Yeah, these are winter touched sprites.
But I can't see it from where I am.
You can. You follow as Chip throws the dead body of one of the sprites at the other, and you see it hit, and you hear the screech. So you think you know exactly where to aim if you would like to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit it with flare.
Sure. And what type of save is that?
Fortitude.
Fortitude. All right, a little better this time. 15.
That is the DC.
Yes. All right. Would you like to move either of your bodies?
No, but I am gonna yell to everyone and say, "Whoa, whoa, you guys! They're sprites! They're sprites! and they've been winter touched!
Amazing. So now everybody has this knowledge. What it means, but you have it. It is Astrid's turn again.
Okay, where are they in proximity? They're far away? They're right on top of us?
The final sprite is about 20 feet away from you currently.
Okay, I gotta get to that guy. So I go.
All right. You're currently blind.
Oh no! And I don't have echolocation. Okay. I will have no choice but to let's see. You, blue one. Where is it? Push me in the direction of it.
Okay. I assume that's a my turn thing.
Oh, is it?
Currently, it would be
did.
your turn next. So,
Yeah.
if you would like to use your move action,
Yeah.
I'll let you use your move action to guide Astrid.
Okay.
You don't have to.
So no, I mean, I'm right there.
Okay.
So I'll grab Astrid by the shoulders and just turn her and orient her, and then like take the axe and move it up until right about the height that I think this thing is, and I say, "Go get him."
And I will allow you a swing. I'm going to give you a percentage. Whether or not you actually would be able to hit this thing because of your blindness.
Okay. So.
Would you like high or low?
Oh, I would like high.
Oh, man. All right. Roll your attack.
Yeah!
Oh boy. Jamie, I gotta
Yes.
tell you,
What's up?
that's not what happens.
Why?
Because as soon as she starts running in orbit around me.
That's right.
That's exactly what happens. So, go ahead and take a swing.
Really?
Swing away.
This is horrible.
19.
Soraya,
Oh no!
what's your AC?
Oh no. Oh no.
14.
Candace, let's roll some damage.
You're
Oh,
gonna kill her!
I'm so sorry.
It's alright, it's only half of her.
Oh,
No, that's even worse. I only have points.
6.
6 points of damage to one of your 2 bodies.
I'm so sorry.
One of them fall unconscious or both.
Just the one.
No, you
It
take
wouldn't affect-
damage separately. So if that's all of the hit points one of your bodies has, then it would just die.
Well, I have 9 hit points as a normal thing. So.
Yeah, so she definitely killed your clone.
Great, clone dead.
Or was that the original? And you're now the clone.
Oh no. Oh no.
You'll never know.
Yes, I will. I know.
Oh wow. Skeslin, you do still have an action.
Well, I can't move because of the wild magic. So I will throw this vial of acid that I pulled off my belt at the critter.
All right. Let's roll that attack.
Range touch attack that is going to hit armor class 17 touch.
That matches.
Ooh. That's
Tell me
got
about
high
damage.
touch AC.
4 points of acid damage.
Oh.
Nice.
And you hear it let out a screech as the acid eats away at its wings and its skin. It is Miyuki's turn.
Okay. Man, it's always hard to know. I can always just stab something again. Stabbing seems to go well.
Mm-hmm.
Stabbing
Yeah.
has been working well for you.
Let's do it. Let's stab it.
Okay. It is 10 feet away from you currently.
Okay.
Again, you will move in an orbit, but you should be able to
To get there.
around Chip, move around the orbit so you can hit it.
No, she's right next to me. She goes in a tight circle around me.
Right. But you're not that far away from it.
Oh, okay. I see.
So
Okay.
she's able to move diagonally around that orbit to attack.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Here I go.
All right.
Okay. That is a 10.
10 is not going to do it. This thing
okay.
is still kind of up in the trees, a little harder to hit.
So I wave my sword at it and go, that could have been your face.
Threats work well as well.
I thought so.
It's my turn. It's not very happy that you attempted to stab at it, so it will drop its bow, draw its sword, and take a little stabby stab at you.
Got a sword? How big is this bug?
Oh, it is the best number that I could roll. I rolled
A
a
one?
natural 20.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh boy.
So it goes to stabby stab. Well, that was fun. No damage, but I will need a fortitude save.
Okay. Fortitude save. Ooh, I get a plus for my morale bonus. I got a 20! That was a natural 20!
Fine, nothing happens.
Yeah.
You are A-okay.
I just
It
laugh
is
at it.
Chip's turn. Chip. This
Yeah.
thing, you just chucked the body of its friend at it.
Yeah.
It does not look good.
Am I still staggered, or was that for one round?
That is one round.
Okay. Well, I guess since Miyuki's in between me and it, he'll go and he'll tap on that keg again, that barrel, and he taps on it and he goes, "All right, now for a little fun." And out of the air, a floating rapier just kind of starts swirling around his head, and he goes, and he steps up towards the creature.
All right, and that is all you can do with your turn. Soraya, it's your move.
Well, I am going to attempt to cast Flare. Again.
All right. I need to roll a save. That is going to be 14.
Nope, I hit you and you are dazzled for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Dazzled. Great. Love it. So exciting. Ugh. And frustrating. Astrid, it is your turn.
Oh God. Okay. Am I still circling the
large man?
Yeah.
Yes. You are still
and I'm
circling.
blind.
And you're blind.
Oh, this is
did
bad.
just connect. You did just connect with something.
Yeah. Well. I didn't mean to do that.
You connected, but I'm fairly certain you heard screaming as well.
I did. Now I'm concerned. I turn to Chip and I say, "Hello. Did I hit friend or foe?"
Oh, you hit a friend and you killed her.
Oh no.
Don't worry, there's another one of her.
Well, I don't. Oh no. Can you point me in the direction of where we're supposed to be fighting?
I don't actually know if you can get there.
Well, you know what? I'll crawl. Just tell me if I'm warm or cold.
Why don't you just start running in circles and I'll tell you if you're close.
I love that idea. I'm just gonna run in a circle. Okay. So that's what I do.
You just run in a circle around Chip. This is going well for you guys.
Would she be smacking into all of us as she runs too?
I hope so.
Well, I'm going to say because you're blinded, you're only moving half speed, so you're not going to actually make contact with anyone this round.
That's fair.
I've got my axe and I'm like this.
And out in front so you don't hit friend again.
Yes.
Geslin, it is up to you to finish this fight. What do you do?
Well, the problem is that now if I throw another acid vial, I'm going to splash damage somebody. So I'm not super excited about that. So I won't. I will just... I'll grab an acid vial out of my belt, and I will ready an action.
Readying that action. Miyuki, you are face to face with this thing, but you are staggered. What do you do? No, you are not staggered. I'm sorry. You didn't get staggered.
Okay, I was like, I am?
No, you rolled the natural 20. I didn't get to stagger you. It's fine. What do you do?
I like it. Let's... What is going to be... honestly, the most helpful thing here is probably going to be to actually stab it this time. So let's actually stab it this time. Right in. Oh, good. I think I definitely actually stabbed it. Because that's 9. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Yeah. Good stabbing. It did so much damage.
Oh, great. Good. Dead.
Would you like to move?
Can I? Other than in a circle?
You can move in orbit around Chip. You could move away from this creature. You could take a 5-foot step without taking an attack of opportunity, since it does have out a melee weapon now. But if you would like to get further away in orbit, you would take an attack of opportunity.
I'll definitely, like, my attack, I'm going to try to, instead of looking like I missed, I'm going to look like I was going, 6 feet between us, 6 foot distance. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll take the 5-foot step back.
All right. And this thing, now that Chip has attempted to step up to it, it's just going to turn and swing at you, Chip.
Okay.
Center of attention, bud. 13 on the die.
Yeah.
Will a 16 hit your AC?
So, a 16 would normally hit my AC, but the rapier that's floating around me, ping, swats its sword away. As
I don't
because
like it.
my AC is 17 right now.
Yes.
Well, it's your turn, Chip.
Well, that won't happen today. And he reaches up and he tries to grab it.
All right. Let's roll it.
18.
Yep, you grab it.
I got it! Everyone, I got it again. It's another bug.
I mean,
Hold still. Hold still.
Soraya, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Well, it's already dazzled, so I think she would hold.
Hold. Astrid, your turn. You are still blinded, but you've made it around the circle, and Chip lets you know he's got it in his hand.
Okay, I stop. Try to reorient myself. Hold my axe up and say, "You large sir, throw it at my axe."
All right. So you're just gonna pretty much hold your axe ready.
I'm just blind and ready.
Deslin, you've still got that ready to action?
Yeah, I'm still holding.
All right, Miyuki.
Oh, already. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna. As he's trying to aim it for the axe, I want to come from the other direction so we can just meet in the middle with the sword. I'll try and attack it again.
All right.
Oh, good. I definitely hit it with a 5. Oh.
It's like wiggling around in my hand. I'm like,
Yeah.
So close. So close.
I'm sorry, I can't really. I'm having trouble.
Hold that still. What you doing?
I'm sorry.
And it is back to my turn. And this thing's gonna try to get free.
Right.
Let's see. Ooh. Will a 20 get it free of your grip?
Yeah.
So this thing breaks free and starts flying away.
Oh, no. Attack of opportunity. I grab it again.
All right, let's try for a grab.
I have improved grapple. That I can use it as an attack of opportunity.
I
correct?
understand. I will. Sure, why not?
And
Go for
Miyuki
it.
would also provoke from Miyuki if she was in melee range.
That is true. Both of you get an attack of opportunity as this thing tries to turn tail.
19.
You grab it. Miyuki, take a swing.
Miyuki, get it!
Stab, stab. Oh my god. I got an 8. I rolled an 8. Did I stab it?
No.
Did I stab it this time?
No.
Did I stab it?
No. Chip, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try and maintain the grapple. Same thing, 19 on the die,
Yep.
or 14 on the die. And he'll ball it up and he'll say, all right, batter up! And he'll throw it at Astrid.
All right. I need a ranged attack roll.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh!
And I need double damage from Astrid's battle axe.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It only took 2, and you killed it. It is time to read some comments, y'all. I need a break from the chaos. So let's take a look at the chat. Why don't we?
Well, I like Scott Denuzzo saying Miyuki cuts Chip's hands off. Game over. I mean, there was a likelihood of it, but with those low rolls.
Fragile Vessel is saying, Ben, how do you do gravelly voices without killing your voice?
It is honestly a God-given gift that I've always been able to do crazy things with my voice and not destroy it, and this is one of those things.
Also, we got in some new donations.
Oh,
wow.
Sarah BC1 giving an overcharge to Miyuki and me. Thank you,
Nice.
Sarah BC1.
Nice.
And also, Jamie, you're getting a sync to Jamie.
Yes.
Oh no.
I think it's a sync for me to use.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
That's usually how those work.
Thank you so very much, Sarah. I thought you had your home game tonight, but I'm glad to see you're here and helping our heroes out and giving a little something extra to me. Thank you.
But also, we have 3 Bit Boss Battle Box, 2 of them for Astrid, and that's from I'm In For Life and Sarah BC1, and then Scott Denuzzo giving to Skeslin.
Nice.
Very nice.
Now, Candace, a reminder that BBBB will give you 1 extra action during a round of combat. So you currently have 3 extra actions for 3 rounds of combat.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow.
Thank you all so much. This is amazing.
Yeah, maybe you should break your foot every week and see what happens.
Oh, no. I don't want it.
I'm kidding.
People really think I'm cheating, Jamie. They're saying, Trill was like, Ben's cheating. Cade was,
I see Cade says
I need
it too.
Jamie to go into Ben's room and check his dice rolls. And then Kevin Alexander says, check Ben for the Norse dice. For those crit dice.
If there's one thing I know about Ben, he 98% of the time does not lie about his dice rolls.
What are you talking about? I never lie about the dice rolls.
The 2% is if you are story-wise preventing a character from dying until the right time.
I will say when I played Starfinder with Ben, I couldn't believe the rolls that he was doing behind the curtain.
I need some of those.
They were insane.
All crit and all fail Norse Foundry dice to give you. I need to give you an all fail dice. So all you would roll is 1s.
All right. By the way, we've got a lot of cheers coming in from Kitsu723, Dat Storian, and Luna Steel Song.
Thank you, guys.
420 is hosting. Sarah BC1 is hosting. Dark Knight is hosting. Katie is hosting and on the show. So, like, I'm amazing. Sarah BC1 has gifted subs to Hana Bible and Aaron AW, and Big Red has resubbed for 25 months in a row.
5 months!
Ooh. Dat Storian resub for the 19th month, and we've been followed by Sidebo20.
Nice.
Oh, thank you all.
Yes.
And just another one real fast. That Silent H resubbed for the 20th month. So,
you guys, thank you so much. And I see in chat, Sarah, Astrid did get your BBBB. It just hasn't been used yet, but she did get it. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much.
It looks like Miyuki also has a Bit Boss Battle Box from...
Wow.
I just saw it went away.
I think it was Dat Storian.
Yeah. Yes. Dat Storian.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it to kill all of the things with my sword.
Kill all the things with your sword. Well, you guys have destroyed the sprites. It is nighttime, and this wild woman has run out from the woods. A few seconds pass. You're no longer blinded or stunned, Astrid.
Okay.
But this woman has appeared. What do you guys do?
I'm going to rush right over to her, and I'm going to say, whoa, where did you come from?
Are you a friend or are you a foe?
Oh, I would like to be a friend.
Where do you come from?
Where do I come from?
Were you traveling from Zimar to Opora?
No.
Oh.
Who are you?
Well, my name's Astrid, and I'm an orphan, and I'm traveling the land, and I'm looking for someone.
Who are you looking for?
Yeah.
Someone in my family, and you see, he's with a group, and I'm looking for a man named Hestrig Orlov. He's part of this group, and it was the group taking Lady Argentina across the border woods, and I came upon the town and they told me, who was it, a Tepin told me that a large group had set out, and I just followed your trail. I thought maybe you could tell me more about the group and if you're part of it.
Well, this is the group. You found us. We're on our way to find that very person. And you helped with your big axe. That was so nice of you.
Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, yes, I have an axe.
Yes, you do have an axe. It's a very nice axe.
Thank you. And who are you?
Oh, I'm Miyuki. And
Miyuki.
Miyuki. Yes. Have you heard that name before? You just said it perfectly.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I thank you. Yeah.
It's so nice to meet you, Astrid. I'm Soraya.
Soraya.
She's the best druid you'll ever meet.
Oh, druid.
That's so sweet of you. I mean, this is my first adventure, and wow, it's been amazing.
Well, you're both so lovely and tiny. I mean, compared to me.
Right.
You're so strong and brave, and quite large.
Thank you. I'm very good at climbing ice sheets, and that's it.
You're in the right place for that, then.
Oh,
there's lots of ice, is what I mean. Yeah.
Yes. I've been noticing that, but isn't that strange?
Oh, right. Yes. It is strange because it is summer. And normally in summer, there's not snow. I don't know if that's normal for you or...
Well, where I come from, it's average to have at least an inch of snow around you all the time. I come from a little town called Hallgrim. I've traveled quite the distance.
Well,
and you tall one.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Oh, my name's Chip Walden. Well, why don't you come over to the fire? We're cooking up some crow.
Oh, I would like that very much. Thank you.
Yes, these crow, they were in trees, and they had little tiny arrows in them, and we figured, why not eat them?
Well, I think that's a great idea, Miyuki.
I mean, I did advise against it, but it seems I was overruled. But that's okay. I'm learning what adventurers do.
Well, I mean, we have to eat. And like we said earlier, is that these were already dead, and we're going to bury the bones, and we're going to use everything on them.
I'm like prancing over to Skeslin, and I'm just like going to tug a little bit on his tunic.
Skeslin's over. He's while you guys have been talking, he's been standing about 10 feet away from this dagger that he threw. And it's just been a hand outstretched, straining and trying desperately to do something. And then as you come over and start tugging on my cloak, I'm hold on, it's not working. And I'm straining, and then all of a sudden the dagger on the ground begins to float ever so gently up off the ground and then over to my head. Oh, it works, guys. It's okay. It works now. Oh, God, that was only temporary. I can do the magic now, guys. I can do it. Everyone. I can do magic again.
Okay.
Oh, wow. It was really weird. I don't know what's going on.
I thought you could always do magic. Did I take a nap?
I could, but I couldn't, and now I can, and that's the important thing, is that I can do the magic, guys. I got it.
Oh, well, good job then.
Well, don't worry. We don't like you just for your magic. We like you for you. You're my friend. Now, did you want to meet our new friend? Her name is Astrid, and she's a big, tall, strong fighter.
Incredible.
Whoa.
We met. I was the one who, pointed you.
Yes.
Pointed you in the right direction.
I'm Astrid.
He was the one that pointed you into the right direction that killed your friend.
I wasn't aware of the distance problem that we were going to have there. Things got real weird there for a minute.
Well, I appreciate your help.
Well, who wants to eat some crow?
Oh, me. It's going to be delicious.
So you guys have time now to actually make camp. You think the danger is gone, and you get to sit around the campfire, talk, get to know each other a little, eat plenty, and rest. Would you like to set
goodness
a watch?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. What order?
Please let me go first. This is my first watch ever, and I want to do it right.
All right. I'm fine with that.
All right, I'll take the last watch since I need a full night of rest.
I'll take. Do I need a full night of rest? Do I need a full? That is a good question.
You do.
Yeah, so 4 of us need a full night of rest,
Yep.
which means that Candace will be the one that is in the middle, waking up in the middle of the night always. So,
You know, when you're groggy, you're groggy.
All right. My first watch. Please roll a perception check.
Where did my D20 go? Ah,
That would be a good question to ask yourself.
indeed. 11.
11. Who else was on first watch?
I'll be on first.
All right. A quick perception check, please.
Good. 8.
8. Your shift passes, and nothing seems out of the ordinary. You go to wake up Astrid. Astrid, it is your turn. Floor watch. Perception check, please.
15.
15. You have been traveling quite a distance recently, and you're not sure if it is the exhaustion or if you're just seeing things in this weird winter weather here. But you think that you see an all-white elk through the trees, but you blink your eyes, rub your face a little, and when you look up, it is gone.
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
Other than that, you don't hear anything, you don't see anything.
No.
If you would like to wake up the third watch, you
No,
can
I
finish
will.
your resting.
I'd like to wake up the third watch.
Oh, well, good morning.
Good morning, Chip. Tis your turn now?
All right, I'll get up and yeah. Oh,
Well, you have a good watch now.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
he'll take his barrel and it fills up, and he just takes a little swig of it, and then he's good to go.
Good to
All right.
go. You've got your barrel full of something, but Skeslin no longer has magic juice. How's he going to survive?
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Skeslin, are you also on third watch, or are you sleeping?
I can be on third watch if somebody wakes me up. I'm on third watch.
Oh, I didn't wake him up.
Oh, I'll wake him up.
Astrid
Hello.
comes over, wakes you up.
Mr. Skeslin, could you join the third watch and kind of keep an eye on the tip there?
Yeah, that's fine.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Thank you.
I think I'll go ahead. Sorry, I know there's a perception check involved in all this. 11.
11.
Oh, Skeslin, I noticed your ale pouch was empty there. Wine or ale?
Well, I'm not picky on the road, really.
Ah, well, I'm just asking. What do you want?
I mean, what do you want, Chip? Why don't you? I'll drink whatever you want.
I've already filled up with ale. I'm asking what you want.
Well, fine. I guess I'll go with wine. You know,
All right,
that's
all
good
right.
enough.
He'll put wine into his wineskin, and it just fills up.
Oh.
Thank you for that. You know,
Yeah.
I wanted to apologize because I know that sometimes it seems like I'm not being very helpful, but you know, it's been a lot, you know. It's a big. I didn't really plan for any of this, and I was kind of hoping just for a couple of easy days in Heldren before moving on, and now all of a sudden I nearly died 3 times yesterday, and it's just a lot. But I want you to know that, you know, I mean, I'm trying to survive this as much as any of you, so you don't have to worry about me, you know, not helping or pulling my weight, you know. I do know a bit of magic. I'm pretty good at it. So
Oh, I trust.
I'll do what I can.
I'm not worried that you're gonna step up when the time is right. But you don't have to not be you. I'm not asking you to do that. Just when we're searching for freedom, I hope you find yours too.
Oh, it's just change. I like things when they go as planned, and when we have to change things around, and it kind of came on all suddenly, so it got me a little on edge. But I think let's find this old lady and get some money, I guess.
Okay, I like it.
During your watch, Skeslin, wrapped in his thoughts with all of the change, all of the surprises, doesn't see it, but Chip, you also see what appears to be a white elk in the woods.
Oh.
But you blink your eyes and it's not there anymore.
Oh. Beautiful.
But it is the morning, and everyone has rested. Everybody can focus on their spells, do what you need to do some calisthenics. And you can be off if you'd like.
You guys, I survived my first night as an adventurer.
Oh!
Good job. That's so good, because, I know some folks who died their first night.
Whoa, really? Oh, please
yeah.
tell me about that as we walk.
Oh, of course. And I will progress to tell a very fantastical story about all these people who've died.
Oh, and as a hero, you probably have plenty of those stories.
Whether or not they're real, you'll never know. But yes.
Exactly.
But Chip will chime in every once in a while and be like,
Oh yeah, I heard of that one. I heard that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. She knows. And she when you do that, she talks even more about that story, so.
Well, you continue along the trail with your new party member, and as you travel, a narrow game trail winds its way through the trees and undergrowth here. Hoof prints mark the underlying snow leading in both directions.
So, Jamie, just a real quick thing.
Yes.
I have endure elements, and I'm not sure if I can spread it around as well.
Let's find out.
No, there's an endure elements communal. That's a different spell. Yeah.
All right. Well,
so
then no.
I have cold weather gear.
Okay.
I know a couple of people have, but is there anybody that needs it?
I should be okay against basic cold.
Yeah, I should be okay too.
Okay. And
I'm
Candace,
I've got a big cape on, big silver fox fur cape, and big leather moccasin boots.
Okay.
So I'm pretty warm.
So he'll just turn to the rest of the party and say,
If for some reason the cold becomes very difficult for you, just let me know and I can help.
Oh. Thank you, Chip.
Yeah.
So you come upon these hoof prints leading both directions.
Oh.
Knowledge nature on the type of footprints?
Sure, you can roll a knowledge nature.
9.
9. It's easy enough to determine these are elk prints.
Oh.
Both sets?
Yep.
Are they going two different ways? What are we going to do about that?
It seems these are elf hoof prints.
Elf?
Elk.
Well,
Like a...
now I'm
elk.
confused.
I saw an elk last night.
As did I.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
All right.
I didn't see anything.
Oh. Must just be tracking with us then.
Maybe it's a sign. Maybe we're supposed to follow it. I've read lots of stories about that.
Oh, well, how do we know which way to follow it?
Survival check?
Sure.
7.
7. These tracks lead down the trail, and it appears that they go back behind you. But back behind you leads into the woods.
Both sets?
No, one follows the trail forward, it appears, the way you want to go, and the other set is coming from that direction, but then veers into the woods, back between where you are now and your campsite.
Oh.
Well, it seems we should go forward. But then again, these tracks look like they go back towards our camp. I don't know. It is only my second day as an adventurer, so maybe I got it all wrong.
What if they were at our camp and then they walked backwards all the way to here to throw us off? What if it was that?
It doesn't take long before, you guys are standing, chatting in the middle of the trail. A white elk walks up the trail to you.
I knew it. I told you there was one.
Soraya, you see it now, yeah?
Oh, that's the most beautiful creature I think I've ever seen.
And the elk opens its mouth and speaks.
Oh.
Hello, travelers.
Hi.
Ha!
Are you lost?
We are.
Ooh.
Well, no, not really. But
Well,
yes.
Right,
You see,
yeah.
we just, I guess we were following your footprints, and then we just weren't sure which way to go.
The main question, though, is were you at our camp and did you walk backwards to get here?
I have the same question.
Right? We're on the same page.
Well, us creatures of the wood have mysterious ways.
I think that means yes.
Do you have a name?
Those that know me call me Fawfane.
A fame.
Are you
Everybody roll a perception check real quick.
okay?
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh,
Nice.
nat 20.
Dirty 20.
that's good because mine turned on me. That's a nat 1.
That'd be a 26 for me.
26. All right. It doesn't take much, but a few of you notice that the words that appear to be coming from this elk don't quite match up with its mouth movement.
Oh.
It's very odd.
Tell me, Fafane, where do you come from?
I came through and I am from here.
Whoa.
I know exactly what you mean.
Get it. Is that an adventurer thing that I just haven't learned yet?
No, I get it too. I understand.
Where are you headed?
Well,
We're headed this way. We're actually looking for a group. It might be a group. We're not entirely sure. We're looking for one lady, but she might be with a group. She's probably with a group, and we thought that she went this way.
We're looking for Lady Argentina.
Well, I have not learned others' names, but there have been many people walking on two legs this way, further into the forest.
And
Oh.
is that unusual? for this area?
Ah, I am but a child to this region, but I have not seen others but you.
Oh.
I thought you said you've seen many other two-legged creatures coming through here. How long ago?
A day or so.
Chip will detect magic around the area.
Say, well,
Sure.
we need to figure out which way to go then.
Where are you focusing the detect magic?
Well, I'll start like from behind where, like through and behind where Fafane is, and then circling to the west all the way around back to the north.
Sure. You do detect an aura of magic on the elk.
Oh. Hey, Fafane, you're magical.
Yes. Aren't you?
Yeah, kinda. I guess.
What are you doing here? Were you watching us sleep?
I wanted to know if you were enemies. If I needed to protect myself and my friends.
Friends?
I'm a druid. I mean no harm to any living creature.
Many druids have said that before. And many druids have killed.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, it does happen.
Well,
Is
I'm
this
but a
because we ate the
fighter.
crows?
What?
Is this because we ate the crows? I'm super sorry. We shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
I do not understand.
Oh, never mind.
Well, we are not here to hurt you or your friends. We're just looking for passage, and unfortunately, we ran into some sprites, and they weren't very friendly. And I tried talking with them, and that's besides the matter. We're just trying to pass through with no issues.
Ah. Well, may you have a safe journey. And Fafane turns and cuts into the woods on the side of the trail. Everybody can make a quick perception.
What kind of magic was it, Jamie?
Let
There
me
we
find
go.
out for
That's
you.
a good one.
17.
23.
23. 23 and 22.
12.
It was an aura of illusion.
Illusion.
Oh,
Illusion.
hey, that's an illusion beast.
Yes, that's what they're called. Illusion beasts, not elk. The 23 and 22, I believe, was Miyuki and Skeslin.
Yep.
You notice that as Fafane turns to leave, head into the woods, that you catch a slight glimmer of iridescence from the base of its neck. It looks like a completely albino, pure white elk, except for this shimmer of iridescence at the base of its neck. But Fafane makes its way into the woods and is gone.
Oh,
Bye, friend.
Does anyone else feel like maybe that thing isn't what it said it was?
You know, I'm reminded of a story I heard back in town that there was a boy went chasing after a white elk in these woods, fell into a frozen lake, almost died.
Right.
So we should go find the boy?
No, I don't think. I think the boy's okay. I just think it was a near thing. With the Fae running about in the forest and things like this attracting attention. They're tricky and nasty lot. I just don't think we should be trusting this Fafane.
well, I say we head out of here, but which way?
Well, that's a good point. Maybe we should go to just continue following the path because we don't want to go back the way we came.
No.
Right?
No.
Right.
Well, yeah, I think we go forward and keep our eyes open for these fey creatures.
And I would like to roll a survival check to kind of put us in the right direction.
Sure.
13.
13. It's fairly easy. The trail is well walked, it appears, within the recent time. And it's fairly easy to find your way forward on the trail. There are still some hoof prints and footprints. It looks like humanoid footprints. And you assume that those would be the bandits that you're trying to follow.
All right, we're on the right path now.
So you continue down the trail. An hour or two pass, and you find yourself coming up to a stream.
Oh.
Ooh.
And if you take a look at Roll20, I do need a marching order from you, just so you know. Who am I missing? I'm missing one person. How did I not get everyone?
It's me, Mario.
Definitely Chip is in the front.
Chip's in the front. Don't move that far forward. Can you come further back?
Yeah.
Like over here for me. But as you approach this stream,
Yeah.
you see a human-sized snowman standing in the middle of the trail before a frozen stream. A crude wooden sign leans against it and bears the words, "Trespassers turn back." A solid sheet of ice extends across the stream, while snow-covered rocks line its banks.
What category do you think we fall into?
Well, I don't know that anybody owns the forest.
I mean, someone went through all the trouble to put up a sign. They clearly don't want anyone coming through this way. Maybe we just go around.
I don't
That's it.
think we can go around the stream.
Jamie, we
Trail
go
leads
around
past-
the stream.
All right, we're going to need to take a quick break and let me redo everything that I have prepped.
Sorry, Jim Jam, go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. That was it. I was just gonna say you can't go around the stream.
I'd like to detect magic.
Sure. You detect a vague aura of magic from the snowman.
Oh,
Boom.
It seems there's some magic in the snowman. Who would do that?
What?
I don't know.
And Chip will walk up to it and start
And
inspecting it.
As you do, the snowman starts shaking slightly,
Oh,
and its mouth starts to shift, and like the sticks that are there as it smile kind of fall off the front of it,
oh.
and a hole just appears in the top snowball, and it says, "Can't you read? The sign says turn back. Now get lost." And we'll take a quick break before
Fucking
About the
snowman!
All right, you guys, we'll catch you in a little bit.
Hi, I'm Megan Caves, and I am joining the Dragons and Things Season 3 cast, which I'm very excited about, and I will be playing Grace Holiday. So she is a fighter, and I went with her to be an archer. So she's kind of like, I don't know, I think if somebody looked at her, they'd be like, she's a ranger, isn't she? But no, she's a fighter. And she she's kind of a mix between, in her fighting style, between Gimli and, Doc Holliday, very different fighters, but she likes to make it a contest and figure out how many people she can take out. So she's pretty quick. She's agile. She likes to be up like really high and then shoot people from far. She likes to snipe, basically. Yeah, I think that's probably the gist of how she fights. At least so far. Who knows? Maybe it'll change as I start to play. I don't know how she's gonna fit in. I'm really fascinated by it. I think that she's the way I sort of thought of her is being like a young Doc Holliday. So Doc Holliday, before he had the experience and charisma that he does, whenever you actually know about him. So I imagine her in the sense of also being kind of like Gimli. She goes in someplace, she just wants to go right through the door and say, here's how I'm going to take you out. Whether or not it works that way or people respond to it is something else entirely. So I kind of want to think of her as like a brash, young person who's out to go and be a hero and adventurer and, is kind of stumbling along the way. And I think interacting with others, she's boisterous, she wants to gamble, she wants to drink, so she can kind of create problems or fun, however you want to look at that, really. I'm excited to see Grace Holliday in this world that Jim has created, because I really find a lot of fun in taking what someone has created and then figuring out how to kind of mingle with that. The thing I enjoy the most as a performer, as an RPG player, is working with the others. I like the dynamics and the relationships, whether it's with another player, whether it's with an NPC, or whether it's with the world that she's in. So in this instance, I've placed her as being from the city, and she has arcane tattoo. And so there's sort of this whole idea, without giving too much away, of the way the city works. The particular area she's from, there's a lot of kind of like magical sewage that's come down there. So my thought process is this particular tattoo, this thing that happened to her, came from that magical sewage. So she has chilling touch because of it. So it's kind of a plus, but it's also kind of a horrible negative, depending upon, how you go with it. So I'm really interested in that, and just kind of, the world he's created is insane. That kind of creation is nuts. So there's obviously a ton of things to plumb, which is exciting and terrifying because it's so huge. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm Megan Caves, and you can catch me on the DAT Network Tuesdays on Twitch.
Gather your crew and prepare to embark on the journey of a lifetime as you explore the packed worlds of the Starfinder universe, taking on the role of a science fantasy hero customized to fit your playstyle. But danger lurks amongst the stars. Will you fight back with advanced weaponry and cunning tactics, or will your hero wield the devastating forces that fuse magic and technology together to alter reality? Your crew must come together if you have any hope of victory. In Starfinder, every decision drives the adventure as you build an epic saga with your friends. Bring your story to life in a game where the fate of the worlds rests on the answer to the most important question of all. What do you do? Begin your journey into the Starfinder universe today with the Starfinder Beginner Box, now available at Paizo.com, your local gaming store, and anywhere else adventure can be found.
Welcome back, everybody. We are still missing a couple players, but sorry, we gotta stretch our legs, get a little water, get a snack. It's fine. While we're waiting on them, let's take another look at chat, why don't we?
Yes!
Craig's in the chat. Hi, Craig.
Brad, hey, how you doing?
Craig says, something's on fire. I can hear it.
That was the campfire on Sirenscape, and I forgot to turn it off. Thank you. There we go. There should be no more campfire, I hope.
I'm David9. Wants us to melt the snowman.
Melt the snowman?
Probably. I mean, that's very likely to occur in the next 15 to 20 minutes.
Well, Evil Jim Jam says, I don't want to be a snowman.
Oh yeah, it's because somebody was suggesting that I switch characters. You guys could recruit the snowman.
It's Lucas Martinez is saying, it's just two gnomes holding up a life-size cardboard cutout of an elf?
Elk.
I think it's supposed to be for the elk.
The elk. It's just two gnomes holding the cutout of an elk.
Jukebox R.A. Kuhn says, vote for stabbing the odd elk. No!
They really wanted there was a lot of people I noticed in the chat who really wanted us to fight the elk.
Yeah.
Just immediately attack the elk.
We know nothing about the elk.
Ryan, come on, man.
Paragon Trigger just said, first time I've managed to make a Tuesday stream. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Very much. Oh, I love it. Spartan Undead, elk on a shelf. Oh, man. It's too good. It's too good. Oh, right. It looks like... Sorry, go ahead.
We've got a follow from Shadram25 and BBB Datstorian for Skeslin.
Nice. I've got two of those hasted actions, so I gotta use those.
I have noticed everybody tends to be giving the BBBB extra actions to the players, and none are coming for me. So
I don't have one.
Do it. That's true. That's true. But I'm just saying.
Do it.
I am also an option.
No, I mean, Chip and I need one before you do, Jamie.
I had one, so...
We had to deal with 3 wild magics simultaneously as level 1 characters. I think you've gotten your fill of bonuses.
All right. Let's jump back into it, why don't we?
Yeah.
So, Chip, you walk up to take a look at this snowman, and it says, can't you read? The sign says turn back. Now get lost. What do you guys do?
I pick up the sign.
You pick up the sign. Does anybody else do anything?
I'll pop over here. I just want to talk.
Yeah, I'd like to...
Go ahead, do your thing.
Oh, I'd like to move a little bit around.
I'd like to try to talk to him.
All right.
So I go up, I stay where I am and just kind of like peek out from behind Chip, and I'm just like, oh, we're very sorry. We're just trying to cross here, and we mean you no harm.
Everybody can roll a perception check.
9.
12.
8.
12.
10.
Oof.
None of you really notice anything until Soraya, you peek around Chip to say something to the snowman. It doesn't move. It doesn't turn its head to look at you. It just opens that gap in the snowball again and screams. And Chip, I need a fortitude save since you are within 5 feet of the snowman.
That will be a 13.
Ooh, a 13 is not... Oh, wait! Who is within 10 feet? Soraya, I also need a fortitude save from you.
Is this against any sort of cold weather things?
Nope.
Aw. Okay.
But Chip, you fail your fortitude save, just so you know.
Ow!
17.
Still not gonna do it. Both of you fail as this snowman lets out a shriek. And you are going to take...
What?
5 points of sonic damage.
What?
From this shriek.
That made me angry.
You are stunned for 1 round.
Yikes!
What? I'm gonna use my mercy and not take all that damage.
Yeah.
Use it as you would like.
I'm gonna not take it. Oh, Big Red just cheered.
Big Red cheered.
And Jamie, you got your wish.
Oh no!
You got the
my
BBB.
extra action from Big Red.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Big Red. I cannot wait to use that.
Ooh.
Oh, so excited. Well, this snowman lets out this shriek. If anybody would like to roll a wisdom check, you may.
Yep. Can I make it when I'm stunned?
No.
It's just
I'm going to say no.
Oh, no? What if I rolled a 20?
Meh. Oh, well.
14.
14.
18.
18.
10. So.
10. Astrid, you recognize this shriek as a type of alarm.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Maybe I'm wrong about this, but I think that maybe we should move back because might be an alarm. I'm not trying to be an alarmist, but I think we should move back a little bit.
And you just watch Chip as he's holding this sign, and it happens, and he goes, and the sign just drops right in front of him, and he's like, "Ow!"
Oh. Chip?
I can't take any actions. I drop everything.
Ah!
What sort of alarm would it be?
I think that some very bad people are going to come out of nowhere and get us unless we move back. That's just my opinion, but we can stand here if you want, or I can move back a little bit. Are there...
Chip, come this way.
I can't move.
Enough time passes that you are... It passes. You are no longer staggered.
All
You're
right.
able to move and take an action.
I just take its head off and I throw it.
Oh, I wish you'd not done that.
Oh, I got it yelled at me.
Oh, okay. She takes her axe out.
Astrid
have it in
takes
her
her
hand.
axe out.
Yeah.
And you all are standing on the shore of this frozen stream. An alarm has just gone off. Chip chucked the head of a snowman.
No.
And nothing happens.
How does the ice look?
Roll a perception check. Or a survival.
Nat 20, 25.
Ooh.
On which skill?
Perception.
Perception. It looks very, very well frozen. But you think if there are a few spots that maybe if you stepped in on one of the thinner pieces, you are at risk of cracking the ice. But the majority of the frozen stream looks like you could make it across.
Well, we can
But you
stand
would need
around
to be
here and just
very
wait for
careful.
something to happen, or we can get across. I will go first because if I fall into the water, quite frankly, that's where I lived most of my young life. So just follow where I go exactly. And I guess
follow right behind him.
I'm going to very carefully, very slowly begin making my way cautiously across the frozen lake. And I'll point out anywhere that I thought was specifically like dangerous. I'll point that spot out specifically.
And Jim, actually on the map, you can see the 4 areas that Skeslin identifies as probably a little weaker than the rest of the frozen river.
Before Soraya leaves, Chip will go,
Soraya, come here real quick. Come here.
and he'll just tap onto the barrel, and it all just shoots up into the sky again, and you gain 2 more points of healing back. I believe +1, so 3.
It's actually good for me.
Every time you say you tap on the barrel and it shoots into the air, I just see Chip with like a 2-liter shaking it and spraying everyone.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hope it helps.
Oh, Skeslin, wait for me. And she wants to be right up next to Skeslin.
And just so you guys know, we are going to take this 1 step at a time. If you would like to be 5 feet away from each other, that's totally fine. But let's move 1 person at a time so I can see the entire group move. And then, and then we'll see what happens, yeah? So, Skeslin, you are right at the edge of the river.
If you look at the map, I've already drawn out with the ruler how I plan to go, and I'll do like 5 foot steps per round, we'd call it. I would just take a 5 foot step. I'm, again, not trying to fall on the ice. And then, I'm hoping that they'll follow along behind me exactly as I go, so.
I will say, quick note on this frozen creek as an ice sheet. Entering a square costs 2 squares of movement, just so we're all aware. So we're all at half movement, unless specifically you can walk on ice. Yes?
Yes.
Cool. So Skeslin takes his first step out.
I don't know, you guys want to arrange yourselves how you want to be?
Yeah.
Feel like, be careful.
No, thank you, Druid.
Sorry.
I feel like maybe we should let Skeslin get a little further before we get started. But I'd like to go second, just in case.
Well, I mean, not to be insulting, big man, but I mean, if you happen to weaken the ice with your weight, then you kind of make it more dangerous for everyone else.
You're right. I'll go last.
So I'll just keep tracking.
Yep, I'll go.
Oh boy.
All right, and just hold on for a second. Skeslin, you make it just over halfway. Soraya, right beside you, right behind you. And Astrid is right at the edge when two creatures appear.
Nope. Uh-oh.
One in between, I take that back, not there. We're going to say one appears in front of you, Skeslin, and another appears in between Astrid and Soraya. We need to roll initiative.
No!
Oof. Could have done better, could have done worse.
18.
Oh, God.
Hold on to those initiatives for me for just one second. Let's get some battle music going.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that?
Yeah.
I would like some battle music. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's take some initiatives. What's happening?
14 for me.
Skeslin with a 14.
Astrid with a 6.
I got a
6. 3 for Miyuki.
I rolled a 1.
Soraya?
18.
18.
Ooh.
And Chip is a 10?
A 9.
9. Sorry, you were wiggling and wobbling all around too much. I couldn't see it.
I was jamming to the Sirenscape.
Well, that's just fantastic for you. My initiative, there I am, is going to be right there. All right, Soraya, you see these things appear. What do you do?
Well, the one appears like right next to me, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to. I guess that's better. I'm going to quickly turn, like carefully, very carefully. Just pivot a little, but my arm kind of shoots out really quickly, and I'm going to cast a firebolt.
A firebolt?
Yeah.
All right. Is this a spell or spell-like ability? Because you are directly next to it, casting a spell?
I'm guessing?
So on your character sheet, where it says Firebolt, is there a little parentheses with 2 letters inside of it?
Oh, yeah.
What are those 2 letters?
SP.
That's spell-like ability.
All right, so you're going to take an attack of opportunity, but it has not acted, so it doesn't matter. I'm ahead of myself. Go ahead.
Yes? Oh, okay. Me. All right, 1d6 points of fire damage coming your way.
Alrighty.
That's a 4.
4. And you see this fire eats away at it a little more than it would other creatures.
Oh, good.
And it is my turn now. Yay! This is fun, and I'm excited. This one right here, oops. Yep, right there, is actually going to turn to you, Soraya, and attempt to bull rush you.
Yikes!
Stone shield.
Now, Jamie.
What's up?
I'm gonna let you know, because grappling and bull rushing and all that.
Yep.
You gotta have 10 feet of movement in order to bull rush.
It's not going to bull rush you yet, but it looks like it wants to. So what it's going to do before that is it's going to slam into you.
Can I use my stone shield? Yes,
Yeah.
stone shield.
Don't
ask
shield.
questions. We just are doing things. Yeah.
Protecting myself, Jamie.
Will a 14 hit you?
No.
All right, it misses with its slam. And the one over here near Skeslin will bull rush towards Skeslin.
I actually don't even see that one.
You don't see this guy right here?
I don't see a second token, no.
Well, it's, let me see if I can pull it back over. It is 10 feet away from you.
Where is it? That's 5 feet.
There he is.
5 feet.
Skeslin's here.
I think we gotta refresh because I was one square further.
Well, then
I don't
it
have to be.
won't.
I don't have to be there because I was moving myself, and then at some point you said stop and roll initiative. So if you thought that I was in the other square, then that's realistically where I should be. So that's fine. I'm just gonna actually reload my Roll20 to make sure that it's all up to date.
I am doing the same, so I guess I'm just gonna slam you.
I can
You
be
guys
back if you want.
coming up with all of these excuses. Doesn't matter when I roll a 19 on the die.
That's irrelevant.
So, let's see what kind of damage we get with this slam, why don't we? 4 points of damage from the slam, just physical damage. And 2 points of cold damage.
Well, it's a good thing I don't take 2 points of cold damage.
I guess that's a good thing for someone. Not me. Maybe for you. It is now Skeslin's turn. Skeslin, these creatures appeared in front of you. One has slammed you. What do you do?
I don't have any knowledges, so this is not a mechanical question, but I am curious what I'm actually physically seeing in front of me.
This is a small creature. The features are humanoid from the waist up, but below it is a snake-like tail, but the entire creature appears to be made of ice.
Yeah, of course it is. So, I'll just take a 5-foot step to here. And then, I'm gonna spit at this stupid little guy. The one that just slammed me.
Yep.
I'm gonna just hawk the biggest loogie. And that's gonna require a reflex save on your part.
A reflex save, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, probably not gonna do it with a 1 on the die.
Nice! It is immobilized in place as this weird blue tendril of gunk just sticks it to the ice where it stands. It is immobilized, and it takes a -2 penalty to attack rolls and a -4 penalty to dexterity. This will last for 2 + 5 rounds.
Woo!
5 rounds. Is there a way to break out of this?
Strength checks can do it.
Strength checks, huh?
Yep.
All right, it is Chip's turn. Chip, you are still on shore.
Actually, I wanted to do one more thing. Just as a move
sorry,
action,
Skeslin.
I wanted to pull a vial of acid from my belt.
Oh, is
Vial
that your
of acid.
BBB?
No, I took a 5-foot step, and then I spit,
Oh, I gotcha.
and now I'm pulling a vial of stuff out.
All right, Chip, what do you do?
Does this thing look cold, like it's too cold to hold on to?
No.
I'm gonna grab it. Come and
You-
know me better, man.
Grab onto this creature.
17. I'm sorry, 16.
16 is gonna do it.
I got it.
Oof. All right. Do you want to do anything else?
I can't reposition it yet, so it doesn't really make sense. So, but I will just hang on to it right there by
Okay.
the shore.
Astrid, Chip has grabbed this creature that's in between you and Soraya. What do you want to do?
He sure did. I think I want to stab at some. Chip, are you holding it close to you? Or-
No. I've got it in my big meaty palm.
Oh, then I have my axe, and I take a big old swing at it.
All right. Roll that attack.
All right. Oh, 15.
15. Let's see. That does not. It's grappled. It's grappled. It hits.
Wow.
Oh.
I bet you're really, really regretting allowing me to make this grappling person.
You know, I regret making a lot of choices with you about your characters in the games that I GM.
11.
What's the damage? 11.
11.
And this thing falls limp in Chip's hand.
Oh!
Chip,
You
I
got
gotta
it.
say something. You and me, we're a good team.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Astrid, would you like to move?
No. I don't want to leave her behind. Yeah, I might want to move.
All right.
Just
Show me where you
a little bit. Just a little
slowly.
bit. Wait, is this right here? No. Let's move. Like, is he still there?
I'm still seeing the guy there.
Yeah, okay.
So this fella.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay,
He's
so.
got X for dead.
Yep, there's a big ol' red X on one of these creatures now. It is dead. If you'd like to move, you can.
Chip
I
takes out a red Sharpie and just like draws a big X.
I did. I don't think I want to go too far from Chip, so I think I just want to move to the other side. I can get a better view. Yeah.
Better view of this other creature a little further away from you.
Yeah.
It is Miyuki's turn. Miyuki, you are the furthest away from the action right now. What would you like to do?
So the other one that's all the way out there, what's he doing? Is he just, does it look like he's coming towards us at this point?
That one looks like, well, you just saw Skeslin spit at it, and it
Right.
appears to be struggling to break free from whatever this entanglement onto the ice is.
And as far as we've seen, there's nothing else that seems to be coming after us right now, right?
As far as you know.
Okay, then I think I'm just going to, I'm gonna shoot at it with my short bow. I'm gonna
All right.
Yeah, I think that'll be better. Okay. Can I hit it from that point? I should be able to, right? Range 60.
Yeah, but you gotta get.
You don't have a clear line of sight. You would
Right.
probably want to shift over here or here, a little further to the south on the shore, in
Okay.
order to hopefully not hit any of your friends. Cross your fingers.
Let's see. One.
Technically, I'm protected by my stone shield.
You are protected by your stone shield.
Are there diagonals in Pathfinder
Yes.
first?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't keep track of which ones I can have diagonals. Okay, so then I'm gonna move down to the shore.
Alrighty.
That should be a
You
good
have a
spot.
perfect line of shot now.
And
Line
I don't.
of sight.
That is a 15.
15 hits.
Yay! Okay.
That damage to the dex while it's entangled is not lovely, Jim.
That's why I do it.
8 damage.
8 damage.
About as good as it gets with a
your mind
crossbow.
or anything, Megan, but you could fire again.
Oh, I could. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Another shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that point and fire. Ooh, that one is a 19.
A 19 hits.
Oh, come on, that's 4 damage.
4 damage.
Still damage.
Yeah.
It remains standing.
Ah!
It is Soraya's turn. Soraya, you're no longer in imminent danger, but there is another creature.
I'm
What do you do?
going to cast another firebolt at it.
Another firebolt.
Yes.
And that's a reflex save for me?
That's a no save for you.
That's a no save. Well, it didn't matter. I rolled a 4 anyway, so.
Does Firebolt require a ranged touch attack, though?
Yes.
All right, give me that attack roll, please.
Ooh, that is it's a 20. Sorry.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20. That's the word I was looking for. I was like, modified 20? Wait,
It's
what's that word?
It's just a 20.
I was like, it's a 20, but yeah. No, I rolled an 18. It's a 20 total.
It's a hit, is what it is. Roll me some damage.
Awesome. Here we come. Oh, wait. Wrong dice. Okay. Six points of damage.
6 points of damage. So one thing I want you guys to know about me as a GM is I am never going to steal your damage roll from you. I want you to be like, I just rolled 150 points of damage! Even if something only has 1 hit point left, which it did, meaning you kill it, Soraya.
Yes!
It's my second day and my second kill!
Oh, we're so proud of you, Soraya.
So you guys have killed both of these creatures. Let me see if I can get some music back here. But you are still on some dangerous ice.
Yes.
What you doing?
I'm gonna definitely say to Skeslin and say, do you want to come back this way?
Yeah, that'll work. We'll just continue along the path that I was originally going to take.
Sure. Let's take it slowly still.
Would go this way, just for those of you looking at the map, just so you know where you want to be stepping, but... There, between the two dangerous spots.
Mm-hmm.
And then that would put me on the shore.
Yep.
So I've made it across.
Soraya is not far behind you.
Okay.
Who is next to take a path across?
I'll go. Well, Chip, I think I'm gonna go now, okay? You gonna follow behind me?
Oh, no, I'll wait for Miyuki.
Okay. All right. Oh, baby. Okay. This is fine.
Astrid appears nervous crossing the ice, but she makes it to the other shore.
Whew.
Miyuki.
All right. Here I go.
And now that Skeslin has made it very clear the weaker points in the ice, and you've seen everyone else cross, it's fairly easy for you, Miyuki. Chip, you are the only one left.
Yeah, I get it. I see.
And Chip takes a step out onto the ice. And you all from the other shore start to see little cracks coming from those weak spots.
Oh! And he starts tiptoeing quickly across.
Astrid takes her backpack off and gets the rope out.
Just about the time you've got the rope in your hands.
Yes.
Chip makes it safely to the other side.
Oh.
I had you all scared there for a second, didn't I?
Yes.
You did, yes. Good job, though.
So
That's
you guys have crossed this icy creek, and you continue forward along the trail. It doesn't take too long past this creek for you to find a body in the distance, it looks like.
Oh.
It's further ahead, probably 10 yards away, but it appears to be the bottom half of a humanoid.
Oh.
Well, that seems bad.
Yep. Better go check it out. And I'll
Chip will step forward and go up and try and see the body and make a heal check on it.
Sure. You approach and you find the legs and feet of a frozen corpse jut from a pile of snow next to the trees on the trail here. And you kind of dig this body out of the snow for a few seconds, and you find the dead body of a man. He appears to have multiple arrow wounds, and the arrows look to be of the same make and size as the sprites you fought the night before.
Oh.
But this man, you notice on his axe that he's carrying, his hand axe, there are bits of what look to be like food and a gooey bluish blood, you would assume.
Oh.
Knowledge nature on the blood?
Sure.
Ooh, 16.
16. You would think this is putting the pieces together with, what Chip has found. You would think this is probably the blood of sprites. But it doesn't look like what normal sprite's blood would look like.
This is like Sprite Zero.
There you go. That's why we're all here.
I'm so mad at you.
Amy's list of regrets is growing.
Can I detect magic on the axe?
You do not detect magic on the axe.
All right. A praise check on it. Is it a good axe or is it like a...
Yeah, it is actually a masterwork hand axe.
Oh, good.
Well, this is a masterwork hand axe. It's really good quality. Does anyone want to...
And I'm sorry, I actually robbed you of your heal check roll, Ben. So why don't you roll that? There's a little bit more information you might be able to find out.
I'm cold. 7.
7, yeah. You found out all the information you really could. But as you're looking at this man's body, this man has a masterwork hand axe. He has a dagger at his belt. You find a longbow with 12 arrows and a pouch containing 14 gold, 25 silver, and 18 copper.
Okay. We'll divvy that out in a second, but does anybody want the masterwork hand axe?
I mean, I'm partial to hand axes.
All right. You can have it.
Any good.
May I?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
Does anybody want the longbow?
Actually, Chip, you pick this up and you kind of toy with it in your hands for a second, and you realize this is harder to pull than a normal longbow.
Oh, I've heard about this. This is a strong bow. No, I'm sorry. Composite.
It's a composite longbow, yes.
Composite longbow.
But it's not as heavy duty as some other composite longbows you may have seen in the past. I'll let you know, it is just a +1 strength for this composite longbow.
None of this will do me any good, so I guess I'll just take the money. You can split up the rest how you choose.
We'll split it up. Does anybody want the composite longbow? If you've got a strength rating of +1, you are capable of using it.
Oh. I mean, I could technically use it.
Yeah,
if
take
no
it.
one else wants it.
Take it.
Okay.
So basically, it allows you to use your strength along with the bow itself. So the damage is 1d8 + 1.
Okay. Thank you.
But that's not masterwork, right, Jamie?
No, it is simply a composite longbow with a strength rating of +1.
All right.
Does anybody want this dagger? Everybody should have. Oh
no! In fact, he'll go over to Soraya, and he'll hand. Do you have a dagger on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then never mind. Never mind. Now I was gonna say something, but don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Every adventurer should, when they're going on adventures, should have adventurer's gear.
Oh.
Like a dagger.
You know, the druids did give me a bunch of items, and she kind of just pulls out some like weird, like she's got a dagger and she's got like a quarterstaff, and she's like, but I don't think I'm ever going to use them because I don't really know how.
Oh, okay. Skeslin, do you have a dagger? Does everybody have a dagger?
I've got a dagger.
I do not have a dagger, actually.
Well, then, hear me, Yuki. You need to have a dagger because every adventurer, when they're going on adventures, needs adventurer's gear.
All right, I'll take it back. Also have my teeth.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And this fox just opens her jaws and shows you all of her teeth. Like, she is very proud of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Very, very shiny. One, like, kind of looks like there's glitter on it, sparkles.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. I love it. Does anybody have knowledge local?
No, but I have bardic knowledge.
Nope.
Megan has knowledge everything.
Roll a knowledge local, Megan.
I know everything. Oh, 8?
8? You would think that this man is probably a farmer. You notice, the dust kind of clumped at the bottom of his pant legs. He seems to have like a trowel in his satchel. He appears to be a farmer, probably from Heldren.
Well, this poor man, I think it's probably a farmer from nearby. But my question is, how did he get all the way out here with all this blue blood all over him?
Well, when I was at the... Skeslin, what was it called? That place that I ordered the magic juice.
There was a tavern.
A tavern, that's it. When I was at the tavern, I overheard a man telling a story about crops being stolen. But I can't really remember much else. I think the magic juice affected my memory somehow.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
That magic juice, huh?
Yeah. Chip will kind of mark in his mind where this body is, because he wants to bring the bodies back of the people that but are there any like big rocks that we can put around it?
Yeah, you're not too far from the stream behind you. It wouldn't take much to go back, get one, carry it over, especially with your strength and size. You'd be able to easily.
So, I mean, I spent some time doing that. Chip like builds up almost like a coffin around this man so that no wild animals can go get to him.
Sure.
And Astrid will help with that.
Very kind of you.
Miyuki will sing a song while they do
that. Thank you.
Helping with the work. Sending this man off to his afterlife with some lovely, lovely music. But I think it's time we read some lovely, lovely comments.
Yay!
Yeah? Let's take a look at chat.
We have Diana in the chat, which she's hilarious. Hi, Diana, I miss you. And also she's saying that she has knowledge local. So
She does.
That's true. That's true.
She also has lots of daggers.
yeah.
Daggers.
Oh, Dark Knight saying Katie and her magic juice, LOL. Oh, man. Voss helping out Chip here. Chip is not wrong. Daggers are multifunctional.
Jukebox.
Also, go ahead.
Jukebox R.A. Coon says strongbow, like the cider Ben, which is also what I was thinking when you said strongbow.
Voss, as always, pointing out that we don't know the rules very well when he notes that unfortunately bards don't have proficiency with the longbow, and therefore you can't actually, unless you have taken some feat or trait that allows you to use longbows proficiently.
Voss, the bringer of fun.
Not that I know of.
Fubar132 saying, sup.
Sup?
Sup to you, Fubar.
What's up?
Oh, man. And we have Silent H gifted a sub to Adam Kimbleton.
Ooh.
Hi, Adam Con. It's nice to see you out there. All right, so you guys have taken a look at this body. Chip and Astrid have built this rock coffin around it, so no wild animals or creatures can get to the body until they're able to take it back to town.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Well, I know there's a whole bunch of dead bodies along here, but I say we keep going.
I mean, that's pretty typical for adventurers,
Can't
right?
argue with the logic.
So you continue on your trail. Actually, I can, in the grand scheme of things, I can show you guys in Borderwood about where you are. You were at F with that stream there, and you are continuing the trail over to G, a little further into the wood, and you notice that it is getting colder the further into the wood you get. And I do need everybody to roll a fortitude save against the cold. If you have cold weather gear on, it is a +5 on your fortitude save.
Ooh. I failed.
18. Nope, sorry. 13.
13's not gonna do it.
No.
24.
What was that?
24.
24, you pass.
I don't seem to have warm weather gear, actually, now that I look at it, except that I'm a fox.
I will let you have the +5 as your fur will work as cold weather gear for you.
Nice. Then I got a 19.
19 will pass.
Yay!
Astrid and Skeslin?
10.
10 does not pass.
Did not
No.
pass.
And you did not pass. Everybody who did not pass, you take 4 points of non-lethal damage
All right. Okay.
from the cold.
Luckily, it does not beat my resistance.
Well, one of these days, Jim.
One of the, you'll
One
get
of
me
these
someday.
You know, yeah, Chip will gather Astrid and around.
I'm sorry, I got really cold there for a minute. A chill just swooped over.
Me too.
Would anybody else like to feel a little bit of rejuvenating magic?
Yeah. Think so.
Well, it depends on what you're about to do, Ben. What's your plan here? Huh?
Channeling.
I don't believe you can heal yourself of damage you take specifically from cold until you warm up. You have to warm up before you can rid yourself of non-lethal damage.
Jim's so smart.
But Jim, if I do endure elements on myself, is that okay?
That is up to Jamie. That is Jamie's call.
Let me take a look at the text real quick.
You know, if all else fails, Chip will just hug it out.
I also have Endure Elements I could cast on someone.
I am going to rule that it will not heal you currently, but it will protect you. Elements. Right. But Endure Elements would not heal you, but it would protect you the rest of the day, but you will still have that non-lethal damage.
But if I heal after I have Endure Elements?
No.
Well,
sorry.
Should have thought. Unfortunately fatigued.
Yikes!
If you take damage from the cold weather, you are fatigued as well.
Wow. Yikes!
Yeah, that's bad news.
This is terrible.
Oh dear.
I mean, y'all are the ones that just walked out into a cold wood
in the summer.
I got cold weather gear. That's where the adventure is, Jamie.
I will now provoke an attack of opportunity when I go to grapple something because I'm fatigued.
Fun. I'm so excited.
We could always build a fire, spend an hour warming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's...
Unless you think we're in some kind of immediate danger.
Do you have a bonus or anything? Like to remove... What is it? Which one is it? The
mercy? I don't have a mercy. Nope. I know. Would be really nice, but it's okay. Let's take an hour and make a fire, and I'll cast Endure Elements on myself so that I don't have to deal with this shenanigans anymore. Should have done it this morning.
So you post up for a little bit, start a fire. It's harder to start a fire, obviously. Some of the snow has seeped really far into the fallen branches, but you do get one started. And you sit around the fire for about an hour, and it cuts through the cold for you.
And I'll tap onto the barrel as it spreads forth its monstrous. 1 point, and I'll do it again. 4 points. So that'll heal up all that non-lethal.
All right.
Thank you.
So you sit down around lunch, probably eat a ration, heal up a little bit, and continue on your way. Mm. The trail begins to climb a ridge line to the south beneath snow-laden trees. The prints of boots and horses mar the freshly fallen snow on the trail.
Take a look
what
about.
Do you do?
Perception check.
Sure.
15.
15. It doesn't take you too long to realize you hear voices from further up on the trail.
I'll let everybody know if there's somebody up ahead. Might want to sneak forward. Anybody good at that? Anybody can scout this out a bit?
I could try to roll for stealth, but it's not one of my strong suits.
I can maybe just a little bit try.
All right, listen.
I like it.
Come here for a second, and I'll sort of put my hand over to her ears. Put my hand over both of her ears and close my eyes for a moment and say, okay, now we can whisper back and forth to each other. So just go and see what's ahead and tell me what you see.
Very cool.
Okay.
Cast message, by the way, if that wasn't clear.
I got you.
All right. That's stealth roll. Oh, God. I got a 7.
also, you can whisper if you really screw up your stealth and we need to come rescue you.
I got a 7! Yeah, I probably will have to.
Try.
Miyuki, it's very interesting to watch. Miyuki, in her fox form, attempting to, get down on all fours and run and, from a tree to a rock to a tree to get a better view. Except she's forgotten that all of her stuff and her drum at her side is also just like making noise as she tries to stealth and like jaunt along. And Skeslin, you were the one that noticed the voices. They stop.
All right. I think the element of surprise is gone here, friends. We're gonna have to do something or not. I'm actually going to cast Frosty Shield, which will last a number of minutes, so we're okay for that.
And Chip will kind of reach to the barrel and scoop some out and like wipe it through the bottom of his head.
It gets really strong, and he goes, "Hey, Astrid, come here."
Astrid comes over.
He wipes it on the bottom of her eyes, and they look at each other.
Yeah!
I'm using 2 of my strength surges, and we each get +1 to our strength, like +1 to attack and damage rolls, combat maneuver.
Ooh!
That is so cool, and I love it. I'm more concerned about your character's skincare routine after that. But, that's for a different time and place. So you guys are kind of preparing yourself for this battle.
I actually want to be making my way closer to our good friend Miyuki as well. I don't want her to be caught out all by herself. I'll roll stealth, even though I'm not good at it. I can still try. Sort of 19 total. So I'm making my way stealthily towards Miyuki, making sure that if something happens, if they've noticed her, she's not totally on her own.
Skeslin, you make it up, and both Miyuki and Skeslin, roll a perception check for me real quick.
Ooh, there we go, 24.
14.
Both of you, it's fairly easy. You've made your way a little forward, and you see, just like you had just done, a small campfire ahead on the trail. And it appears that there are 3 satchels near the campfire, but you don't see anybody.
I take out my axe.
You are a little further back, but yes, you can take out your axe.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
Can I use ghost sound to I basically want to make it I want to see if I can draw these people out if there are people hiding somewhere, so I want them to think that the sounds are coming from somewhere else that might draw them out. So let's see. I will do that and just essentially try to kind of throw it on the other side of the path from where we are in case they did hear us. So it kind of seems like it could be us.
Yeah. So you send this sound out across the path and you see behind a stump on the opposite side of this campfire, one little head pop up with a crossbow and shoot an arrow and duck back down.
You say little head, what are we talking?
Oh, little head as if in the distance, not little head.
Okay.
The person appears to be a male human.
Oh, okay. I actually want to use, so you had mentioned there were some satchels in the middle of this all. Sure. I wanted to, I'll use Mage Hand, and I just want to like pick one of them up and start moving it toward the direction that she put the sound.
Okay.
That's all I'm just literally just moving it across their camp.
As soon as Skeslin does that, I also want to use Mage Hand and grab another one and just follow.
Nice.
Sure. As you do, you see the same head that popped up from behind that stump pop up again and go, "Oi, that's my loot!" and go running after it, and we can roll initiative.
There we go.
Yeah!
I was too busy concentrating on the spell.
It happens to us all. All right, Miyuki, what is your initiative?
20.
20. Woo. Kicking it off with a bang. What about you, Skeslin?
8.
8. All right. And Saraya?
Ooh, 5.
5. Chip?
14.
14. And Astrid?
17.
17. What was yours, Miyuki?
20.
20. Let's Let's get a little battle music going. And Miyuki, you have caught these guys a little off guard, and one of them pops up and starts running after a satchel. What do you do?
Wow. Okay, so I assume these satchels are pretty lightweight because we're using Mage Hand on them.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so I only see this guy, right? We don't see anybody else? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to use jitterbugs. And I want to make this guy...
Tell me about jitterbugs.
So it makes the target perceive itself as being covered in creepy, crawling, stinging bugs, causes them to become jittery and unable to stay still, forcing it to constantly move and twitch. And it takes a -4 penalty on all dexterity checks and dexterity-based skills. And it has a will save.
Will save, thank goodness. Let's see. Oh, natural 20.
Ah!
No! Will saves 30. Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty crazy. Almost unbelievable.
I don't know.
But this guy, you see him go, ah! Oh, and he just keeps running after the satchel. It is Astrid's turn. Astrid, you're a little further back than Skeslin and Miyuki, but you also see this guy pop up and start running across the path after his bag.
I'm going to, can I get up to him and, like, bop him in the head?
You could get up to him, but you would not be able to...
Bop him,
unless you want to use one of your BBBB hero point extra actions.
You know, I think I should.
I mean,
I think I should. BBBB.
I will have it known I am a kind GM for pointing that out.
You are a kind GM. Thank you.
You're welcome. I like to see the heroes succeed in some way. So you rush up, take a swing with your axe. Let me see that attack roll.
Okay. 16.
Add that extra +1.
17.
You hit. Roll damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and me, Chip. You and me. Okay. I'm fine. 8.
8.
Did you add that extra +1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing she did, but she didn't need to because she just killed him.
Oh! I'm so sorry. I just meant to dismember you, buddy. I'm sorry.
Chip, you see this all go down. It is your turn. What do you do?
I'll run up there and I go, "That was incredible!"
It's all because of you! You!
So you two just stand there screaming at each other. Great. I'm assuming that's your turn, unless you'd like to do something else.
I'm good.
That's my. I think I have to double move to like get into.
You would
the
move,
fray.
double move up to her.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. It's my turn.
Yeah.
And you see another man pop out from behind a different tree and go, what an idiot! And he charges at Astrid. And he's going to take a swing.
Yeah, but you sunk.
Fine. I'll take it. I'll take a sink, because I'll just... Oh, I can't do that. Okay. That is... 18. I assume that hits?
Yes!
And he takes a swing at you with a short sword for 5 points of damage.
Oh, I mean, I guess I deserve a little bit of that.
I mean, you just killed his friend.
I did, but he's so annoying.
And someone fires a shot from within the wood towards you, Chip.
Oh.
But I do not think they're gonna hit with only 7.
No.
Alrighty then. It is now Skeslin's turn, and Skeslin, you are 1 move away instead of 2.
From what you say.
Yes.
This is very interesting. I'm going to use my BB hasted action.
Fine. I guess that's okay.
Action number 1, I point with one finger and shoot a ray of frosty energy at this guy. Ranged touch attack. Against touch AC, that's going to be 13.
That will hit.
All right, so that deals 2 points of cold damage.
2 points. cold.
I'll do it again since I have an extra hasted action. That is even higher on the die for the hit on that one. So that is going to be another 4 points of cold damage.
And this guy starts teetering.
Teetering? You said that he's only one move action away, right?
Yup.
I'm going to pop up right next to him as my move action. And as a free action, I am going to burst the icy bubble that surrounds me. And he needs to make a reflex save.
Now, Jim Jam, would anybody that was near that guy need to make a reflex save?
Well, theoretically, I would know that, and if I can position myself not to catch any of my allies in that as well, that's what I would do. But
sure,
if that's not possible, then
that is fully possible.
Okay.
His reflex is a 16.
16 is because I am an ice elementalist, or I have the icy affinity. That is a failure.
Oh.
That is a failure. My DC is 17. So that is going to be 2 more points of cold damage.
Yeah.
You guys
Did you kill him?
are just killing all my peoples.
Yeah.
Soraya, it is your turn.
So
You've
they
seen
all-
2 guys run out. Both of them have fallen dead, but you did notice a shot come in at Chip from the tree line.
Yeah, well, these guys, I was like back, waiting. These 2 all ran up to go be sneaky, and then all of a sudden, Chip and Astrid just like charged off, and I was just kind of like, what? So then, like, I finally caught up to them, and I'm like, oh, guys, don't worry, I made it. And then and as I saw the arrow get shot, you said towards Skeslin?
It shot at Chip.
At Chip, can I see the guy?
Make a perception check.
8?
Because this man is not wearing all white or have white fur or white skin like most of the creatures you've fought in this forest so far.
That's
It
true.
is fairly easy to spot him among the trees.
Awesome. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast a firebolt.
Now, it was 2 move actions to move all the way up.
Oh, it was. Oh, okay.
Yes. So you can cast firebolt next action.
Got it.
Next round. Yeah?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
All right, Miyuki, you are up. What do you do?
Oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot at him this time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still far enough away, or am I closer in melee range?
You're about 30 feet away right now.
Yeah, I'll shoot.
Okay.
I will shoot at him. Okay. That is 19.
19 hits. Is 19 a critical threat range?
No.
Not for whatever you were using?
Not for short bow.
Okay.
Man, if it was my longsword though. Woo! Wait, let me make sure I'm reading the right thing. Oh, no, I'm not reading the right thing. Damn it! I rolled the wrong die and it was really good roll. Okay, 3 damage.
3, and you see this arrow just thunk straight into this guy's shoulder. And he takes some damage. We go on to Astrid's turn. Astrid. What you doing?
Who am I closest to? The bad guy. Where, like, the
So
bad guy.
it's you, Chip, Skeslin,
Yeah.
and then a guy over in the woods, kind of to your diagonal left.
So I need to go
15 feet away.
like out and around the boys and head
Yeah.
over to them. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to do that. And then I'd like to take another swing because I got my war paint on. I got to go, right?
Yeah, you just booped the last guy and he fell
I
over
know.
dead. So
Big ol' another boop, man. 19.
19 is gonna do it. Roll some damage.
I'm sorry, Jamie. 11.
11 points of damage.
Yeah!
And they're all dead.
Ah!
And I'm going to turn off some battle music because I'm upset that I didn't get to kill anybody yet.
I'm
really
watching
upset
her
about
just charge across the battlefield, and as she's going, I'm like, wait, no, don't. We probably want one of them live.
I'm sorry, did you say something, Skeslin?
No, it's fine. Don't worry. Good job.
Oh.
You got him.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna stabilize this one that's right in front of us.
So you go to stabilize one of the guys.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, the one that got booped in the face, you've stabilized.
There, no problem there, Scuslin.
Oh,
Ah.
that's nice. That's wonderful. Well, now we can find out if this guy is one of the men who's with the bandits who took our dear friend, Miss Argentea.
I could heal him up a bit, but I don't, it might not be enough.
Oh, that's fine. We can make use of their little camp here, and we got some treasure to pick over anyway. No rush, really.
Sure, yeah, okay. But does anybody want to, anybody have a rope or,
I do! I do!
Oh, you do?
I do.
Okay.
And then Astrid takes off her backpack and pulls out the rope and hands it over to Chip.
Oh, you want me to tie it up? Okay.
Hey, I believe in you.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
And I'll tie him up.
That's a leaner. It was on a good number too. All right. That's a 10.
10. Okay. You make a decent knot. It looks like it'll do the job for the time being, but you think if this guy's super slippery, he might be able to get out of it.
Right.
Well, don't try it, buddy, because I have an axe.
He's not
He
awake.
can't hear you.
She's just talking to the
She's just
unconscious
practicing her intimidating speech.
I get down, I whisper it in his ear. Because somewhere in there, I know he can hear me.
Miyuki will come up behind Astrid and say, well, we could put something heavy on him, and then he's not going anywhere, right? Just to be safe. Anybody have anything really heavy?
And I look at Chip.
Wait, me? You want me to lay on top of this guy?
That's a good point.
All right. I'll lay on top of him. Wake him up.
I mean, you have made a point about what a large human you are.
You just see Soraya walk over and look very intently at what Chip is doing, and she goes, "Oh, is this what we're supposed to do as adventurers?"
This is more of a, well, actually, we may need you here, Soraya. We need to wake him up. He needs a little cure lighting of some kind.
Oh.
While they're doing all of this, I want to be going through the satchels that we saw and pockets and gathering up anything that might look useful.
Sure. Each of the dead men, besides the one that is currently tied up and stabilized, because he's not dead yet, has padded armor, a buckler, a short sword. They each have a short bow with 20 arrows, 8 gold and 5 silver each.
Oh.
Can you repeat that?
Padded armor, buckler, short sword, short bow, 20 arrows, 8 gold, 5 silver.
And there were 3 of them.
But only 2 are currently dead. But if you're going to go ahead and dig on the other guy.
We're going to definitely take the other guy's money and weapons. We're not going to leave him his weapons.
I mean...
I rolled a 5 for cure light wounds.
All right, and this guy comes back to consciousness.
As soon as he does, I go,
Come and know me better, man.
And he just looks up at you and, what's happening? What's happening? I just went after my satchel and that woman, she swung at me.
It's okay. We mean you no harm. Any more harm?
Well,
It's debatable whether we mean you harm, sir. She doesn't really speak for all of us.
You mean me no harm, yet she just slapped me in the face with the sharp edge of her blade.
Yeah, well, there was some shooting on your part, so I think we're even, you know. We just happen to be a little better at our jobs than you were at yours.
I didn't do anything. I just thought somebody was stealing my satchel.
So you won't mind telling us why you're out here and what you've been doing?
Well, I am not gonna tell you any of that.
Okay, well, he's not going to tell us anything. We're just going to go throw him in the river then, right? The ice was weak. He'll just get washed out downstream and we'll move on.
Okay. Maybe that's not necessary. You know what? Just give me my satchel back, untie me, and we can talk.
What is inside
I don't really see why we'd
of
give
your
up the
satchel?
leverage.
you know, we don't have to worry about that. I could try to hypnotize him.
Hypnotize me? Why? I'm just saying, if you want me to talk, I need to feel like I'm not immediately gonna die.
Right, which, if I hypnotize you, you'll think that's the case.
Excuse me, Mr. Bad Guy. What's your name?
Me? I'm Aline.
Aline?
Aline? What's your name?
I'm Soraya.
Well, Soraya, can you ask this big guy to get off me?
Nope.
Well, what do you need so desperately in your satchel that you're willing to die for it?
My stuff?
Just your stuff.
It's just my money and the stuff.
And that's
I'm just
what.
going to start going through one of the satchels that he's pointing to.
Sure. Well, he's not actually pointing because you've got him
he
tied up
can't be
and pinned.
pointing, but you know,
But
the ones.
the satchel that he went chasing after, you figure is his. You start digging through it, and he's, no, that is mine. You need to put that down. As you dig through, you find a couple of necklaces and a pair of earrings.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb and say that these things didn't belong to you for very long.
But they belong to me now. They are mine. You should put them back in that satchel and hand it over, bud.
Where did you get them?
And you just lean into his face with your axe. And this poor man breaks down and starts crying. It was the lady. They said to go after her and to just get her. And that there would be somebody to help us. I just wanted to be paid.
Hey, don't worry. I understand the sentiment. I just want to get paid too. The problem is we happen to be getting paid to stop you from whatever you're doing. So, you know, cross wires and all that.
And he's just laying in the snow, like sobbing. He is fully given up at this point. He's died, come back. And now you're threatening to take his paycheck, pretty much.
Who paid you?
The boss did.
Yeah, okay. That does not help me unless his name is the and last name boss.
Rukar paid us.
Tell us all about him and where he might be then, huh?
Well, that's just too bad, Jim, because you're going to have to find out next week.
No, I disagree.
Disagree?
I can't help it. I'm sorry. It is 7:54.
I disagree.
I like to cut things off when I've got a nice button.
Yeah.
Or early a few minutes.
Yeah, but I disagree.
That's too bad. I am the GM, not you. I rule.
Fair points all.
Let's take a look at chat and see what people have had to say about what y'all have been up to.
Fluffy Walrus is saying extra 1 hour.
Extra 1 hour, my goodness.
Voss is noting that we have 6 minutes.
All right. You get 1 chance. I roll a d20. One of you rolls a d20, and I will give you 1 piece of information.
Don't let Voss bully you around.
All right.
I'll take it. I'll roll it.
Do it, Ben.
Ben, do not lie.
I'm not lying. You don't lie either.
I'm not lying. In fact, I will show you what I rolled. If you can see it, I don't know if it'll focus. Probably not. It's a 13.
Can you see that? Because that's a natural 20.
That is you.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I rolled a 6. I rolled a 6.
No, I win. No information. Sorry.
Oh, Rokar.
It's Lucas Martinez says, we can kill this guy now. We just found out he's an ugly crier.
There were a lot of calls for his death. They were done with him very quickly.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Jason Kerrs 510 says, poor man.
Yeah,
Diana
poor guy.
says,
all he wanted was to be paid.
Diana says, sleep on the couch, Ben.
We have a follow from Daniel Lands, and Crag, son of Horus, has resubbed for 21 months, and Elite Trooper 348 has resubbed for 24 months.
Wow. Very nice.
Oh my goodness.
Boss is saying just wanting to be paid is very relatable.
Right?
Too real.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, do you guys have any burning questions before we reach next session? What are your thoughts right now?
Yeah, where's Rokar? Who is he with?
Who's
How many
Rokar?
people are with him? What are his general capabilities?
When do we level up?
Yeah, also, we fought a lot of enemies, so obviously we'll be
Yeah.
at level 2 next time.
That's what I think.
You bring that up. Let me take a look at some things. Talk amongst yourselves.
Wait. I mean, like, are we
We
talking
really
for
are
real
kind of
here?
curious now.
I know,
Yeah,
like, I
very
can't
curious.
stop. I mean, like,
Really be kind
I'm
of
on
boring.
bated breath right
Yeah.
now, Jamie.
Jeez.
There's a lot of things I could do with a second level. Come on!
You do not level up.
Ah! I'm
I
coming
knew
for
you
ya.
didn't level up. I was just going to drag you along as long as
That's
I can. Any other burning questions? I mean, you just learned Rokar, but
Oh my gosh.
yeah. There's hey, and I don't like them.
you also have heard the term winter touched, but you have no idea what it means.
Oh, yeah.
Something cold.
We're getting really
Probably.
close to the center of the. Well, no, we're about a third of the way in, and I'm really wanting to know, like, what is at this center? What is causing all this cold?
Yeah.
That is
Why
a
is-
good question.
Why is it a perfect circle?
It's Lucas Martinez says, would they have leveled up if we had killed the elk?
That's
Whoa.
that's.
I guess we will never know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and Dark Knight says, "Love Jamie as GM. Great
Mhm.
story
Yeah.
so far. Yeah, you're pretty killer, Jamie. So
Yes,
thank
you
you.
are.
Thank you. Voss saying the elk was probably a very high encounter.
Probably.
So you guys probably, this is the only way to come out alive.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, you guys, if y'all have anything left to say to the folks out there,
Ooh.
say it now or forever hold
Yeah.
your peace.
Go ahead, Ben. You go first.
So as you know, we've got a ton of shows going on right now.
That is very true.
There's so many of them. That it's impossible for us to get in there and make gifts like we normally do. So if you guys want gifts, you gotta let us know. You gotta clip everything.
Clipping is very helpful.
Or if you want to make your own gifts, awesome. That's great too.
That would be amazing. It's super helpful. And to just kind of piggyback off of what Ben is saying, tomorrow we are launching a brand new series that Adam Kahn is going to be GMing, which is really exciting. Tales of Ravnica starts tomorrow.
Nice.
Very cool.
And
You heard it here.
Yeah, he'll be Tuesdays, and then Wednesdays we have Bedlam in Discord. And then, of course, Thursdays, Rise of the Runt Lords. Friday we'll be back with some more Dat Classic. And Saturday mornings with the Crag Stravaganza. We've got a packed schedule this week, you guys.
Yup.
Every night, you better be back here.
Yep.
Yep.
Every night, if we don't see you, I'll sick the elk on you.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
But of course, you can just
Getting
talk your
scary.
way out of that encounter. So, you guys, we have had so much fun tonight. We will see you next week.
Yay. Thank you all so much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.